Floyd and he was me, he wouldn't never have to fight again because that exhibition shit, as me being his little brother, hey, little bro, we finna do 10 rounds and we both gonna get 100+ million for it,
right?
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Right.
Yeah. You know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie Just Stu is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. Just Stu be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel, it's just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological. And he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice. But it's lonely at the top to Just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't wanna talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats would tell lies, then they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's Just do boxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah, yo. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. Just do boxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
You know we do whatever we want to do, no consequences, baby.
So what's that about?
What you mean? Why you in your feelings, big fella?
Change the song, eh?
Somebody about to catch a two-piece out here, and I ain't talking about lemon pepper, nigga. Police! Somebody help! I've been abused! Rick, please! Help us, Ricky! I'm Now listen, Ricky, you know I've been waiting for this, nigga. You got hit by a white boy in Canada, nigga. You let a Canadian beat you up, man. You know I'm coming for you, Ricky. Maybach music! You see me out here, I'm still chilling, man. I'm unfazed. Yo, Rick, what? Oh, shit. I mean, I'm unfazed, man. Is it done? Yeah. Good.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the family on this good Tuesday. We back to get boxing. It's Just Do. Y'all know how we do. If you catch this on the playback, smash the like button, sub to the channel, turn your notifications on, and let's have some fun, man. Over here, we take the stress out of boxing and have some fun with it. Let me say what's up to the family. We gonna get to it. Lewis 4500 in the building. What's good, bro? How you feeling? Miss Joe at peace to the queen. How you feeling today? Ace, what's good, family? How you feeling? Yeah, they on my boy ass. Hey, on my boy helmet, man. You're right, Ace. I feel the same way, man. I feel the same way. We gonna talk about all that. Gertz, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling, man? Damn, why you watch it, Gertz? You know I was gonna react to it. Damn, man, y'all beat me to it, man. if y'all, we gonna still revisit it, man. For those, if anybody didn't see it, if y'all all seen it, we ain't gonna watch it. Lonnie Lee, JBT family in the building. Cut creator, what's good with it? When is he gonna crack it? Yeah, but when is he gonna crack it? That's all. I be. What's good? We're gonna have some fun with this, man. As always, man. Thrill Hill, my guy. Jordan Smith in the building. Mike, my guy. What's good, family? How you feeling, bro? God's self, my guy. How you feeling? Good to see you as always. Dre in the building. What's good, What's good? How y'all feeling? Is it done? Is it crazy? Jordan, what's good, fam? Naeem, my guy. The dream is in the building. The only dream that matters, my guy. Naeem, what's good with it? Kevin King in the building. Omega Red, my guy. How y'all feeling? Salute to everybody. Good to see y'all back with another boxing build. We gonna have some fun, as we always do. And Shakur said the dude who was screaming the whole fight, been doing that since the amateurs. His name Tariq, I think. Yeah, my cousin was there doing the same thing. He do that from start to finish, man. It's funny, man. Al Booger, what's good, family? That's what I like to hear. My bro said he great. Good to hear that. Al Booger, what's good, family? Always thank you, blessings. What? Thrill Hill in the building. What's good, my guy? Lisa Smith, peace to the queen. Sorry I missed you. Of course, yeah, man. That they've been listening. It's funny seeing what's going on, man. So, you know, I've been looking. I've been seeing a lot of stuff. John Wick in the building. What's good? Paul in the building. What's good, family? How you feeling? 704 Joe. How you feeling? I've been saying what's been going on, man. You know, and look. I ain't here to cry and shed no tears for nobody. I'm not here to come to nobody's aid, but I'm here to have a good conversation based on the fallout, as I call it, from this Saturday. You know, everybody been taking a turn. They've been having a turns with Corey. He been on it. He been responding to everything on Twitter. I've been seeing some of it. I don't care to see all of it, but I've been watching. And I've been paying attention, and you know, I'm here to say, hey, look, like it or not, ain't gonna cook Corey. And you listen, anytime somebody say that, you don't gotta explain it to me, bro. I understand your sentiments, bro, because I'm also a guy that feels like that fight goes either way. And I get it if you just had to bet your money and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Like it's okay. That's not really the conversation for me, right? Like who wins? I don't care. I've been saying this all along. I don't care about that as much as I care about the fight, right? Teach, what's good with it, man? First time here. I tell me, oh man, salute to you, Paul. Appreciate that, family. Much love, man. Whoever sent you here, tell them I said salute to them. Appreciate them. Appreciate you tapping in. BJ33. What's good with it, fam? Ashley's corner. My cousin is in the building. How you feeling, family? Man, we're gonna talk about it, but you know, it's always a good conversation over here. So, like I said, I've been seeing a lot of different, like, you know, it's right, Al Booger. I don't care about it no more. Like, but the only reason I'm going here with it because of all the stuff that been being said. So I'm just here to make sense out of it because I'm a real fight fan and I love real fights. And look, despite what you could love him, hate him, don't appreciate his style, say he need to do more, say he can't punch, say he's a runner. Like what I'm here to say is no matter what he do, people gonna complain anyway. And I think it'd serve him best if he just understood that for what it was. Your people rock with you. Saturday night showed that. That's why I got that little clip in the background, y'all. I got this little clip on the loop in the background playing because you see the standing ovation. You see the love that they definitely showed for him. So you could allow the powers that be or the people that already don't like him paint a negative picture all you want. But the fact remains is people showed out for him. He went out there. He tried to press for a knockout. You got guys like even Oscar Valdez, a previous opponent of his, giving him credit for trying to push for the knockout. You got a knockout guy in Oscar Valdez saying he was entertained by the way he was trying to press and get that knockout and get the people what they wanted. But what I just don't respect again, I want everybody to hear me clearly. Criticism is fine. I'm not here to combat anybody's criticism. But what I'm saying is, why is the criticism way louder than the result? The result is he won the fight. I'm not trying to hear all this weird shit. The fact of the matter is, love him or hate him, he has a style that is very difficult to deal with, whether you like the shit or not. And the fact of the matter is, since the man got to 135, it's been hate that I never knew people had for this young man. And all that tells me, I don't care what nobody pick is. You can have your pick. We not arguing picks. But all that tells me is he's a damn threat. How much of a threat remains to be seen. But the way people behave and the way they respond when his name is brought up is crazy. Whenever it's something negative, they jump all over it, man. The fact of the matter is he dominated a guy that just gave Frank Martin life and just went life and death with Frank Martin. You get what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for a knockdown, he probably would have got a decision win. That same guy went and fought Tank Davis, right? You know what I'm saying? So I really I'm not understanding people's energy right now. Like that the goal is to win, right? And I'm here to say, love it or hate it, they on a collision course. I don't care what you don't like about his style. And I keep saying this. People argue about what their preferences is. It doesn't matter. He ain't your cup of tea. That's fine. The fact of the matter is, like I said, he is one of the most difficult styles to deal with in boxing and definitely at 135. Let's just cut the shit. I don't care what your preference is. I don't care what you like. If you truly believe in the fighter that you are supporting, you want to see him in there with the absolute best. And all I'm here to say is, since this man has been in the sport, he's shown to be a top guy in each division that he's participated in. So all of that, what he don't deserve and he ain't ready for this and give him 2 more years and he better stop mentioning them and keep his name out his mouth. All that shit is weird to me. The fact of the matter is, them two are the best fighters in the division. Don't care how you feel about them. And ain't nobody, I'm making a bold claim. If I'm wrong, I got a chance. I will be here to say I'm wrong. I'm making a bold claim. Neither one of them are going to lose at 135 until they get in there with each other. I'm going to say it again. In my opinion, from what I'm seeing, what I'm gauging, the guys that are there, the guys that are saying yeah and no and not wanting to fight, based on what I see the landscape, I don't feel like nobody beats neither Tank Davis nor Shakur at 135 except for the other one. I think the time that they lose is when they face one another. That's the time that they're going to lose if it's going to be at 135. Outside of that, I just don't see nobody beating them. I could see challenges for either guy, of course, right? You could see Loma put up some resistance and challenge Tank when they fight, right? You could see a Williams Zepeda guy to throw 100 punches around, give Shakur a challenge, right? But like, who really willing to put your money against, on their opponent and bet against either one of these dudes if they're not facing each other is what I'm saying. And if you do, that list is very short and it's still very debatable. So what I'm saying is, instead of, keep putting up resistance and complaining about a guy's style that nobody has been able to come close to dealing with, won't you put them in there with the apex predator of them all and just cut all the bullshit and you see the best fight possible? That's what you get. You get what I'm saying? It ain't like you go in there and the winner of that fight gets the ultimate respect, either guy. You get what I'm saying? Even a loser, in my opinion, for getting in there, putting it all on the line. So that's all I'm saying. All this, complaining about a guy dominating a fight because he didn't get a knockout when he's not a knockout artist just because he said he was going to knock him out is ridiculous, bro. Like, people make it seem like he the first fighter to talk shit. He the first fighter to say he going to get a knockout and don't get it. I'm hearing people say that Tank Davis broke him mentally. Like, I'm just like, I'm hearing some of the weirdest shit I've never. What the hell? Y'all telling me he can't press and try to make a fight? He can't try to go for a knockout after coming off a performance that was bad, according to the people, because they said all he did was move. So now, instead of that, he goes to try to actually make the fight But he left some meat on the bone, as I said yesterday, and I'm going to keep sticking by that because that's exactly what it is. That's my biggest critique. Yeah, it was some meat left on the bone, but in no way, shape, or form do I get to act like he didn't go out there and perform. He didn't go out there and win in dominant fashion. Yeah, Mike wasn't the most eye-catching event in the world, but don't tell me this dude didn't spend, the better part of 10 rounds trying to press this dude and make a fight and get people to fight they want to see when that's not even his style. Instead of pointing that shit out and giving credit where it's due, we rather slander him, tear him down, and push weird-ass narratives saying because he approached the fight that way, he was mentally broken by Tank, and he was trying to be like Tank because he was trying to fight this guy and get a knockout after the performance. Instead of basing it off the performance that he had and him wanting to do better, him promising a better showing, none of that is the reason why he went out there and fought that way. It's all because he's trying to be like Tank. And that's where I draw the line. That's why I draw the line with the narrative. I can't push that one. I think that's a stretch. I think that's a reach. I don't think nothing about him says Tank Davis. And that's another reason why you make that fight, because they're totally different from each other. They're polar opposites, and they're at the highest level, both of them, whether you like his style or not. I don't care. Put him in there with the apex predator of them all and see what he really about. Because the rest of these dudes, at least what we do know, Tank Davis said he in that contract. These other dudes clearly saying no. And now he got to double back and ask these dudes again, do they want to fight? So again, I just don't see no reason why we condemn a man for being exactly who he always been. Exactly who he always been. A pure boxer, hell of a defense, and a guy that's he tried to be more offensive that night for the people. And that shit went over everybody's head because he didn't get the desired result. I hear people saying he questioning his chin. He's scared to take punches. The man literally fought in the pocket for 10 rounds, pressing the fight for 10 rounds, should I say. Pressing the fight. And you telling me a guy that's pressing the fight that's right in harm's way is a guy that's scared. Why would he fight the fight that way? Why wasn't he moving if he was scared? So again, all these narratives, I just can't push, man. Terrell, what's good with it, fam? John's Garage in the building. And mentally strong in the ring. The crowd won't move him. You stick to boxing and get the W. You dig what I'm saying? It's all I'm saying, John's Garage, bro. And I want to be clear with everybody in here. I have no issue. Just Do is not going to combat not one person that comes in here with criticism. That's not my argument. But in no way, shape, or form should the criticism be louder than the end result. I'm just not hearing that shit. I'm not hearing it. Especially when we just seen him give Frank Martin his toughest fight ever. He gave him hell, and he fought totally different against this guy. But all of that shit go out the window, and you focus primarily on one guy's performance and not what the other guy was doing. I'm sick of that. In every fight we do this. It take two. It was two people in there, man. It's two people in there. One guy was trying to make the fight. The other guy was trying to survive the better part of the fight. That's just what it is, man. Teach was good with it. There's a threat. They think the Tank diehards, minus KO Ashley. They don't want anyone to call Tank. That's it. Oh yeah, yeah. But I think this for good reason, man. We're gonna keep building on this. We're gonna keep building on this, man. We're gonna keep building on this. We're gonna be able to keep Tank off him. Look, I just want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what everybody say. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see it. Just want to see it. You know what I mean? Just want to see it. Ricky Williams, my guy. How you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the building. As always, I just want to see it. I want everybody to understand. I do not argue whatever your pick is, however you see the fight playing out. I'm past that. That's what we do. Like, we build. That's cool. Y'all know me. It's give and take. I don't care what you think about who gonna win, how it's gonna play out, what one can do versus I don't care about none of that. Don't y'all want to see the fight? Ain't y'all tired of hearing every excuse in the book? Y'all hearing every excuse in the book. He ain't ready. Give him 2-3 more years. Fight this one, that one, and that one first. And then what the hell are we talking about? Damn, dude ain't going to be there forever. We want this fight while they both young and in their prime. Who gives a damn about a win or a loss? I don't care. I'm going to support both of them, win, lose, or draw, as I always have. That shit don't change. I don't care what nobody say. I don't pick sides in no sports. And I'm going to take it just like out of the words of my cousin Ashley's Corner. We don't pick sides. We pick winners. Simple and plain. That mentality is for somebody else, not me. So again, I don't care about the win or the loss as much as I care about seeing the fight. Being boxing news, what's good with it, bro? I watched a little bit. I watched some of it. Are you talking about the one with Tiger Johnson in there with him? 619 in the building. What's good with it, fam? All right, Tank about 9-round stoppage. No, I don't have no problem, no argument. I'm gonna say this again so everybody can hear me. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button, sub to the channel. Let's keep building, y'all. We gonna rock out. I want everybody in here to hear me. I'm not arguing. Or let you know nobody's opinion. If y'all want to tell me what y'all opinion on the fight is, that's fine. But just know when you tell me, I'm not here to argue whatever your opinion is. Like, you get what I'm saying? However you think it's gonna play out. That's what we're here to talk about, but I'm not going to argue you down and say, nah, that's not going to happen. What I'm going to say is, that's fine. I feel you. All of what y'all are saying is shit that can actually happen. So ain't nobody said nothing that can't really happen in a fight against Tank. So I'm not here to argue that, like I said, but don't y'all want to see if that's what's going to happen? You still want to see it? Because I know all of them. I think I speak for everybody in here when I say we all picked a fight and been wrong about it, right? More than once, more than twice, I'm sure. Right? If you watch enough boxing, all I'm saying is we've been wrong enough about enough fights in our life to still want to see it. No matter what we think is going to happen, it's still no reason not to see it. That's all I'm saying. All these hurdles and what you don't like and how it's going to play out and how it's going to look and how it's not exciting, man. Kill that shit. That sound crazy. All of that stuff sound crazy. All of that shit sound crazy, man. It sound crazy. BVO was good with it. I got 100 on Zepeda. Yeah, I hope he say yeah this time, BVO, because I'll be glad to take your money. I'll be glad. And that's anybody else that want to be stupid and bet their money. That's easy money. I'm telling you, I'm tired of playing with people. Y'all know damn well them the two baddest dudes in the division. I don't care where you rank them. I don't care which one you got beating the other one. But don't tell me that fight don't need to be made sooner than later because of somebody performance because he didn't do what Tank do. Yeah, he tried to be Tank. No, he didn't. He tried to be entertaining. He tried to do it in a fashion that Shakur was capable of doing it. And he fell short. He missed his mark. He didn't get his guy out of there, but he still dominated. And he made it. He showed separation in levels. And again, that's the same dude that gave Frank Martin all types of hell. Let's not forget it. And I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep reminding people. Tim Stoudemire was good with it, family. And he fought him a much different way. He came to win against Frank Martin. He ain't spend no time on a back foot trying to, just wait for something to happen. This dude came to fight against Frank. Ain't he more the puncher? Ain't Frank Martin the puncher? Ain't he more the KO guy? Ain't Shakur the pillow-fisted dude? Well, I've seen him in retreat mode against the pillow-fisted dude. I'm very confused. It's not all about power, man. It's not all about power. And we learned that again Saturday night, man. It's not all about power. Technique matters, man. Skill level matters. He couldn't do shit with Shakur, and I'm tired of people acting like because he ain't punch him more or he ain't stop him that he ain't dominate him. He still got dominated. Don't forget, after you done complaining about how it wasn't exciting and how you was bored, don't forget to say that he dominated him and he won damn near every round convincingly. And he had to chase this. I don't want to say chase. He had to track this dude down for the better part of the fight. He had to be the hunter, something that he is typically not. For the first time in his career. You show me another fight where he had to track a guy down that much. It never had to happen. It was something new. It was some new elements at play, but we going to ignore all that just so we could push our narratives and shit on them. Nah, not over here. Don, what's good with it, fam? And this is not in defense of him. I want to be clear. This is for people that shitting on why good fights shouldn't happen based on their preferences. I ain't never heard people say, yeah, he's not exciting enough, so yeah, he don't deserve a fight. That's the weakest. You're making the weakest arguments that you've ever made. Have you ever seen a Tank Davis fight that you was bored with? Have you ever seen Tank Davis go in the ring the 30 times he went in there and you was bored? Anytime you've ever seen him step in the square circle? Ever? So don't give me no bullshit that because he getting there with Shakur, all of a sudden the fight gonna be boring. Nah, because he that guy and you ain't never seen a boring fight from him and don't expect to see it no matter who he in there with. You get what I'm saying? Just because you know what could happen in a fight. You're never bored in a fight with him. So again, that is to the people making all them arguments why fights shouldn't happen. I don't care about what your preference is. I don't care about what excited you. I don't care about what style you like the most. I don't care about if you want to see knockouts. I want to see the best fights. I want to see the best challenges. I want to see people get challenged to the best of their abilities so we can all see what all these dudes really working with. And the only way you do that is putting these dudes in there with the ultimate test. There's nobody that presents the kind of danger, the level of danger as a complete fighter as a Tank Davis. There's nobody at 35 that presents that level of danger. And then on the flip side of that, there's nobody that's been consistently defensively sound as Shakur Stevenson. That's more than enough reason to put them in the ring. All that other stuff is just complaining. We not doing that. Them dudes is the cream of the crop. I don't care which way you place them. I don't care who you got, who knocking out, beating who. I don't care. Let's push for good fights. Let's stop. Listen, I ain't telling y'all, and I ain't telling nobody in here how to feel about no fight. Criticize how you want. That's not my fight. But we don't get to take fights off the table just because guys dominate and it's not the fashion that you wanted to see it in. That's not a good enough reason to make the fight. And I think I could speak for most of us, if not all of us in here, that would agree to that. I don't think that's a good enough reason not to make no fight. No, I mean, oh yeah, it wasn't exciting. Yeah, he got man, maybe next time he get a knockout. Yeah. You know, I mean, Melanie Queen, peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling? John, what's good with his Zoom verse, my bro? How you feeling? Just do, you know this, but of course still the goods. So by no means can take them lightly. Yeah, man. And they the goods. They the goods. That's all I'm saying. They the goods. You know what I mean? That's the connection. Salute to my cousin. What this Tank had to do with Saturday though, for real. That's what they. So again, I said the same thing, cousin. So what I've been seeing is he's mentally broken by Tank because of the way he went out there and fought Saturday. Instead of us saying, well, damn, he did have a bad performance and he told everybody he going to definitely perform more than that. Let his hands go. He said he going to be coming forward the whole night. He said he ain't going to be running. Remember, he said to Artem, don't run. People thought that was funny. The guy that's labeled a runner telling another guy not to run. But when the fight actually was made, I don't accuse Artem of running, but he was surviving. And credit to him. I said it before the fight. He knew how to survive. But because he pressed the action and he went behind the high guard and was trying to like pick shots, single shots, and get his guy hurt and get him out of there. That's where they draw Tank in. So that, to me, that's just a narrative. I can't push that. I just can't say that. I see people sending me messages and I'm just like, this shit weird. Like for me, I don't see that. That's all I'm saying. I don't argue with nobody else seeing. I'm just saying what Just do see. What I seen a guy trying to step out of his comfort zone a little bit to make a fight more entertaining, to make up for a bad performance. I seen him leave some meat on the bone. I seen him have a little discrepancy in the corner with his grandfather. You know what I mean? That, you know, they want to get on top of that and make sure that's not an issue moving forward. But in no way, shape, or form did I watch Saturday night and say, yo, did I once think of Tank Davis at all inside the ring? Like, yeah, what he doing? He trying to be like somebody else. I'm sorry. I can't push that. Nah, he did try to step out his comfort zone, which he should have got credit for. He pressed the fight. And that's not his style. So again, instead of giving credit where it's due, we tore him down for trying to make a fight more entertaining. And tell me when I'm not being reasonable. You don't have to agree. Just tell me if I'm not being reasonable, y'all. Don't care about what nobody's critique is, but I don't understand how the criticism is 3 times as loud as the actual result, which was the win. And again, these two fighters, in my opinion, are on a collision course, whether people like it or not. I don't care. When the smoke clear, I think they're going to be the two that's there. That's what I believe. I don't care in which order they got to get there, but I just can't wait to see it. And in the meantime, I'm not creating no narratives that shit on either guy. There's no Tank Davis in boxing but the one at 135. There's not another fighter that can duplicate and just emulate what he does. So you would be a fool to go in a fight and approach it that way. So again, Shakur is far too smart to go into a fight trying to be somebody that he's not. And again, you can't win for losing. If he decided to box and move, you would have had a problem with that shit. So now he said, you know what? I did that the last fight and they ain't like it. I had one hand. They wasn't feeling it. Okay, cool. I'm going to fill him out and then I'm going to take the fight to him. If everybody in here remember what my assessment on the fight was, what did I say he was going to do? I said, I believe he'll have a couple of fill out rounds. He'll spend the bulk of the fight in the pocket trying to land shots and making this fight like a more physical fight. This is exactly what he did. Exactly what he did to a T. Didn't get the knockout, but that's exactly what he did. He tried. He pushed for it. You know what I'm saying? He tried. So I can't shit on somebody for going out there, pushing the pace, doing what he typically don't do. And and doing it at a high fucking level, man. Doing it at a high level. Of course, if you see a guy that's naturally a defense guy first, you get what I'm saying? Stepping out of his comfort zone to be more offensive and on the front foot, more of a hunter instead of being like a guy that's being hunted. Of course, you're going to see some inconsistencies in the approach or maybe the execution. Of course, there's going to be some things there that he can improve on because that's not typically his game. Again, tell me when I'm not making sense to y'all. That's exactly what you've seen. That's exactly what you've seen. So as a result, yeah, you didn't get a knockout. He didn't have a willing participant either. Let's not say that. That man didn't really want that. He didn't really want that. He knew it was up. He was hurt. Y'all keep saying you can't hurt somebody. Gotta be to keep a man off him. Man, he was hurting Artem to the body. I seen it at least twice. I seen at least 2 different occasions him hurt that guy to the body. And that's why we all felt like he could have got the stoppage because y'all seen the same thing. So as far as keeping somebody off you, again, anybody could be hurt to the body. Anybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could be hurt to the body. You got a belt and you go after the oldest belt holder that has never called you out, never was even interested in fighting you for money years ago. Yeah, man. It's tough, man. James Marshall, what it do? Yeah, we need that fight. NPR, what's good with it? Abandon the jab. Absolutely. NPR. Constructive criticism, bro. What is what you saying? There's nothing wrong with I'm not here to, even if it's harsh criticism, I'm not here to, combat nobody's criticism, but I don't think we can go so hard to the point where we make it seem like good fights ain't good fights because you don't like what one guy does. It shouldn't be made. Don't make the fight. Don't make the fight. But we definitely need that fight. BVO, if you was there, because I was, the people was that was more of a mirage. I'll say that was more of TV playing with y'all, making y'all feel like everybody was getting up and leaving. That wasn't the case. Them people, for the most part, people was there to the final bell. So again, man, I think everybody in this hometown, respectfully, like people can say what you want. You're not gonna have 100% your fans in there, but if you pay attention to this clip I've been looping in the background, them people was standing ovation, man. So don't be fooled by the tricks and by the dirty shit that Top Rank was doing. Trey Skills, what it do, fam? Cash Sports, the box story, and my guy. What's good with it? Who won't, but I will because the criticism and pure hate for fighters. Yeah. I think the criticism be fair, but I think the slander be wild. You know what I mean? I think the slander be a little bit crazy. Shakur can I got a dead fish, but make the fight. You know what I'm saying? Make the fight. You know what I mean? Make the fight. And again, I say this, man. I hate to go back to this. Right? I hate to go back to this, but y'all just tell me if I'm tripping. Everybody making a big deal out of performances and knockouts, right? If I do recall, I was in the building for his first fight at 135 where he produced, I think it was a 6-round knockout. I didn't hear not one fucking soul say, yeah, you know what, make the fight. That's how you perform. That's how you go out there and get the job done. I heard nothing. All I heard was more insults and he was supposed to do it. And this dude was a bum and C-level this, hibachi, chef. And you know what I mean? I ain't hear people demanding knockouts when he actually went and got a knockout. It's like people selective when they want to point out. It's just like he said, they whisper the success and they scream the failures. You know what I'm saying? Has to learn how to cut the ring. That I believe. Working on that, I do believe that. Rude exposure was good, my guy. How you feeling? Yes, you already know, Rick. Make the fight. That's all. I ain't, I'm very reasonable. I always speak reasonably, man. Miami Kid J was good with it, fam. I just don't see why we can't let dudes beat him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't go out there and try to do something that put him in harm's way. He didn't go out there and try to be somebody that he wasn't to his own deficit. And again, just because a guy throws up the high guard and come forward don't mean they trying to be like Tank Davis. I mean, what the hell is he supposed to do if he making a fight, pressing a fight? It's only so many ways to go do that. I mean, you get what I'm saying? We don't have a problem with nobody else throw a high guard up and go get a guy. You get what I'm saying? Just let him be who he is. And again, that's what's going to take him as far as wherever he end up in his career, him being himself and not the next man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I appreciate him. Win, lose, or draw, he going to be him. He understands how to fight his fight. Aisha, peace and blessing to the queen. How you feeling today? Beef and beats Tank unanimous decision. You know they gonna cut you. You can cut you for that. Triangle theories don't work in boxing. Nope. They both beat who was in front of them, make the fight, right? And triangle theories, there's too many holes in them. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this, when it's all said and done, the smoke clear, those would be the guys at the end of the, you know what I mean? At the end of the tunnel. Thomas Hill, my guy, what's good with it, bro? So that's all I'm saying. I don't want to hear all this expected knockouts from a guy that ain't a knockout artist. That shit sound casual. I don't care what he said. If he sold y'all knockout and y'all believe knockout and y'all was banking on that, then shame on y'all, right? Because at the end of the day, he's shown you who he's always been, a guy that can box and swim without getting wet. And again, he also shown you that he don't have a style that people really appreciate, and damn sure not against dudes that's less than top tier opponents. So again, a talent like his, whether you like it or not, should not be in the ring with another guy on the level of Artem Hartunian again, ever. It should never happen again. Because they're scared of that fight. Some of them because something obviously makes people uncomfortable about that. They say it's too many barriers and holes, and like before, listen, I hear people say, you know, he don't deserve the fight because he looked bad against De Los Santos. Rematch De Los Santos, right? They said this. So I'm like, what about the fact that Frank Martin came off his worst performance with Hartunian and got a tank fight? So why didn't that apply to him, but it applies to Shakur? That's just for the people that's pushing that BS, because it's BS. Oh yeah, rematch this guy because you didn't look good, or you don't deserve to fight. But then you fight a guy, and then he fights a guy that's coming off his worst performance of his career. You see how people make fighters look bad with their bullshit arguments? No way, man. That man taking on all comers. He don't care. I don't believe he care in what order it come, but don't make no excuse for why a fight shouldn't happen for him, because he ain't doing that. He willing to fight all of these dudes, and I believe that. And I said this for years. Even when I didn't have a channel, that this dude is be willing to fight anybody. And I think now you just seeing more evidence of it, moving closer to the guys that they keep saying he won't fight. And Loma, I think, will be the most recent victim. And after that, I think it'll only go up from there. I think he'll continue to give you the fights that you want. So I've been right. I always gave him his credit. I never hated, but people need to stop hating on fighters just because he don't show you what your favorite fighter show you. You get what I'm saying? That's still not a good enough reason not to make the fight. Now, if you want to say Loma stop Shakur, then just will argue. Yeah, I might argue. I might argue you down a little bit. But if you tell me you think Tank stops, I'm like, look, man, I'm a realist. I'm not no super fan. I tell people this all the time. Like when somebody say something to me that's realistic, I don't say anything back. I just be like, I feel you, and I just keep it moving. I don't argue people's opinions. I want everybody in here to understand that whatever your opinion is, you can have it. Feel free. Talk your shit if you want to. All that. Be like, man, man, you my man. Like Core, but Tank stopping him and whatever. So, you know what I mean? I still want to see it, and I want to see if that's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And you put great fighters in with great fighters. As be capable, but he didn't do it. I mean, easy, capable, because you seen the evidence there. You seen his ability to hurt a guy, and it was just a matter of activity and putting punches together. That's something I do think he's capable of, because you've seen him do it in the past. You've seen him hurt a guy. You've seen him be able to get a TKO stoppage. You've seen him be able to put combinations together at the right time and get the ref to jump in. You've seen that before. You know what I'm saying? We've all seen that before. So what we're asking him to do, or what I'm saying he's capable of, is something that he's shown you he's capable of. That's what I'm basing it off. I'm not basing it off what I think. I'm basing it off what he's shown me that he can do before. I've seen it from him. D Young, what's good with it, fam? He's shown me when he's not really concerned with what a guy's power is, and it's not truly something to worry about, he'll take more chances. He'll put more combinations together. And that what was missing from Saturday. Just more combinations, more like 3s and 4s, not the 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. You get what I'm saying? I've seen a couple times where he ripped off some combinations. I ain't gonna lie, but he needed more of that. So again, if you seeing him do it throughout a fight, he's producing these combinations. You just needed more of it at a significant time in the fight, and you didn't produce it. So that I don't feel like that means he's not capable, because he's shown you that in the past. So it's definitely more than capable. You know what I mean? But it's a learning lesson. Salute to my guy. D Young was good with it, bro. I'm not here to Knight Rider to worry about the pushback. That's not my, that's not my argument. I'm not here to defend him. I'm here to talk real shit, and people stop pushing narratives and making up excuses and reasons why great fights shouldn't happen. You know what I mean? BBG was good with it, fam. Man, give Tank Loma, give Tank Ghost, and they both meet up next year. Sound like a plan to me. Yeah, I like that too. Whether it's Ghost, whether it's Zepeda, I don't care. Baranchik. The perfect scenario is give Tank Loma and Shakur Baranchik, and then they both win because they ain't losing to either of them guys. And then it's an undisputed fight, and everybody can shut the hell up. All them people that talk shit about Tank not unifying, he'll be doing that against Loma. Not only that, then he'll be fighting in an undisputed fight next if they make the right fights. But we all know that's not going to happen. Rome was good with it. I keep saying that. I keep saying that too, Rome. Nobody walk him down. I seen him hurt a guy, and I seen a dude in survival mode against what they say is a pillow-fisted guy, but I seen him going for the win against Frankie. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if it was that easy. It really is, Miss Joette, but they ain't going to make it that easy. Miami Kid J was good with it. And 11 by devastating KO, just my opinion. Nope, your opinion is valued, bro. It's all good. You know what I mean? Just Do is not a sensitive guy. I'm not arguing people's opinions and being mad at you because you think a guy that's produced, 28 knockouts and 30 fights could knock somebody out. You see how logical I think? Yeah, you're basing that off of the 30 times you've seen him and 28 of them ended early. What's wrong with you thinking that he can knock somebody out? You get what I'm saying? It's sensible. It's okay. But you still want to see the fight, though, don't you? You know what I'm saying? You still want to see it. Rocky between him and Cork, but Cork should push for the unification to the sanctioned bodies. Tim's, yeah, man. Born to those that don't respect technical boxing, for sure. Or for those that's expecting him to do more than what he's been doing already because of him talking shit. And I like what he said recently. He said, I'm gonna keep talking shit and ain't nobody gonna do nothing. That's how he got it. I'm telling you, he might as well take on the villain. He might as well be the villain at this point. The way they talking crazy. OSC Core against Tank doing good. I think you would probably be in the minority, bro. You'll probably be in the minority. Tank doing good got to do with him not fighting Shakur. I don't even know what that mean. What that mean, bro? To fill me in. What's he? Y12? Mike Biggs boxing, my bro. What's good with it? Fill me in. Whatever do you mean, sir? Good sir. Whatever do you mean? Aaron, what's good with it, family? Damn, I was way up like that. Y'all ain't even tell me. Tim Stoddard, I felt Maritire would bring the best out of Shakur had he fought him. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Maul Brooks was good with it, bro. They ain't offer it to him because of the one fight on the contract situation. Peanut King was good with it. Tank not gonna fight Shakur now. That's okay, just as long as he fight him. We all know he won't fight him. Kirk Douglas was good with it, family. Can you talk till you turn blue? Homie not a dog. He talk too much, not show up. Homie whack. People don't like his style. Yeah. For sure. They gonna say that fake narrative. Cigar talk in the building. What's good, bro? I was gonna be checking out your interview in a second too. Y'all know we gonna talk real over here. We ain't doing slander and smear campaigns, bro. I'm sorry. And I'm very consistent. I can go back as far as when Boots had a rough fight with Karen because he didn't come to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like I was the same. I had the same energy. I don't get to complain about a guy that won every damn fight. You know what I mean? You get what I mean? Every damn round. Tim Layton, my guy. Now, you already know. Most people they go overboard with it. You know what I mean? Jalil about to break something. I like Jalil Hackett, yo. I like Jalil. Jalil Hackett, the beast. Salute to my baby girl. Miss 86K is in the building. Tonya Johnson in the building. She said Shakur is not beating Tank. But do that mean you don't want to see the fight? Did you think Frank Martin was beating Tank? I'm pretty sure you had no problem watching it, right? Did you think Ryan Garcia was going to beat Tank? I'm pretty sure you had no problem watching it. Did you think Hector Garcia or Rolly Romero or Barrios and Pedraza, so many others? Pretty much, did you think he was going to lose anytime you ever seen him? So is that any reason not to make a good fight? My point is neither one of these dudes never lost before, right? Why not put them in the ring? You know what I mean? Yeah. The criticism. That's why I say I use criticism is fine, bro. Even if it's tough love, tough criticism, that's all good. But slander, I ain't going. Not over here. We ain't going. Made perfect sense. It was a great fight. He definitely did hurt him to the body. At the end of the day, Tank beats him respectfully. I like Shakur, and I can't wait for them to make the fight. Box one, salute to you, fam. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody in here, have y'all opinions. That's okay. Just do, won't argue. I'm going to rock with you, bro. I might not agree and say that's how I see it, but I ain't going to tell you wrong. You know what I'm saying? 23 was good with it, fam. Either you think he can take the punches or you think he's going to whole fight without getting hit, which is blasphemy. Nah, I ain't got to go the whole fight without getting hit. It's just what shots do you get hit with? Nobody goes a whole fight without getting hit. Shakur never went a whole fight without getting hit. I think he went a round without getting hit or something like that, but you know what I mean? Or he went like 6 rounds without dude landing a jab and shit like that. But that, you know, that's just little stuff, but that's not Tank, of course. But nah, you don't go a whole fight without getting hit. But again, I keep saying this, man. So many, like 23. Who did you have beat? Who did you have winning out of Devin and Ryan? 23. Who did you have winning out of Devin and Ryan? Capone said, bro, Tank already said he gonna fight him. Why y'all keep complaining? You hearing the wrong stuff if you think I'm complaining. I don't know which point you came in at, but I ain't about to entertain it. Frank won, homie. The dude lost. I respect your opinion. Frank won, homie. That dude lost. What? Frank won where? Frank won where? What you talking about? What you talking about, Kurt? Frank won where? The last time you seen him? Because the last time you seen him, he damn sure ain't win. You know, Shakur not beating Tank, so I keep begging. Who? Oh, yeah, I got to ignore you, bro. Yeah, you being weird. BBG, my guy. Appreciate the love, homie, in the super chat. Appreciate you, brother.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
My bad. Salute to my brother Lonnie Lee, always supporting the grind. Just some
and we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Burp. Salute, man. Much love to my guy Lonnie Lee. Kello, much love to my bro being a member for 12 months. Salute to my guy. Yeah, man. Some of y'all like y'all used to them other channels that like to argue with y'all, go back and forth where y'all don't pay attention. So you just keep explaining the same thing. We ain't doing that shit. Y'all just either pay attention or don't. Adrian Molina, what's good with it, my guy? How you feeling? Ags Val in the building. What's good with it, bro? Peanut King was good with it. Frank was asleep. Jay Grant was good with it. Here we go talking about Dad. No. Don't. I'm making a point. Because he keeps, you know, these people keep saying who they feel like is going to win. And I'm trying to make a point. Who did you feel like was going to win out of them two people? If you felt like it was Devin, do you see why it don't matter what you feel like? That means there's no excuse not to make a fight. That's the only point I'm making. It's not about Devin. Not about Devin. Y'all got a very, like, the way y'all understand, I could tell that the people y'all listen to are, like, argumentative as hell. Yeah, I always make sense at the end of the day. Y'all, anybody in here type and tell me when I ain't making sense. Draper Wright, what's good with it, fam? You want to drag down fighters? We just state the obvious. No, you might not. Don't say we, bro. Don't say we. I don't think you speak for a lot of these weirdos. You might not do it, but these weird ass people do. So I just hit the Mario thing. James Lee, what's good with it, fam? Man, where my opinion is my opinion. You already know it, bro. See? It's a salute to you. Candy Slim, what's good? Shakur beat Arden way worse than Frank did. Frank was dang near. Yeah, even with the boy. That's what I'm saying. That's the only point I'm making with Frank Martin. Like, they shitting on a performance, but, you know, yeah, Frank won, but he struggled. So, again, we got more criticism, and this is not an indictment on Frank Martin. This is not a shot to him. People just got a low level of understanding. I'm just simply making a point. People's criticism is louder for a guy that dominated comfortably with ease than the guy that barely got by. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm telling you. That's it. That's all. That's what people do. You get what I'm saying? That's what I have an issue with. Keep it consistent. You know, that's all. Just keep it consistent. Yeah, you already know, Kurt. He said, check my text. All right, I got you. Frank had that boy out looking like a grapefruit. Yeah, Frank had him on dubs. But I'm not worried about the damage that he took because he hurt Frank to the body as well. Bruce Gas, Cannabis Education and Entertainment TV. Salute to the OG. How you feeling? I'm betting Boots, Sleeps David. I've been sneezing with his 7 thoughts. I think so. I think you about right on point. I don't think it go too much longer than 7. I say 6, 7. I mean, Arden actually looked like he got in a fight with Frank. Price boy, it don't matter what it looked like. It matters. See what I'm saying? See how we move the goalposts? See how we move the focal point, like we move the goalpost somewhere else. All right, okay. He looked like he got into a fight. Do Shakur like he had got into a fight Saturday? And we all seen 12 rounds, but do it look like he got into a fight? What that mean? I don't know why people be saying that. Tank had a big ass damn mark on his face. Do that mean what that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to understand what that mean when he slept his guy. Like I don't understand what that's supposed to mean. It's a fight. Some guys, he ain't no devastating puncher. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no devastating puncher. And Artem face was marked up. See, I hate to be petty, but y'all must be saying the wrong thing, man. I was definitely seeing his face marked up. He looked like he got into a fight. The real Don Carlito. Al Hammond's not doing business with Jay Prince, man. He better or else. Yeah, man. I don't know. A lot of that stuff just be too much excuses to me. Right, these people slow. Yeah, they gotta leave. You gotta leave some of them behind. You got either to look like they got into a fight. Well, I don't really. That's not really my point though. Price boy. You know what I mean? My point was he dominated the fight. Did he not? Did he not? Did he dominate the fight? And did Frank Martin struggle? You know what I mean? Did he have a tougher time? You know what I mean? Did he need the knockdown at the end to kind of secure the victory? So what I'm saying is this is no indictment or shot at Frank. I'm just simply making a point. Y'all will complain about a guy who won comfortably versus the guy who struggled because he had his eyes swollen. Y'all crazy. That's all that at the end of the day, because he had his eyes swollen. He actually looked like he got into a fight. Yeah. Frank got into a fight too. And Frank was hurt to the body in that damn fight as well. You know what I mean? Shakur's right in the pocket. He could barely lay a finger on him. So much for those levels that people was talking about, huh? That's why they don't see what's blatant. Yeah. I told you with him, he make these dudes emotional, bro. He make these dudes emotional, man. He make these dudes emotional. Yo, bro, funny as hell, man. You got it. You got it. You got it, yo. Hey, Price boy, I'm gonna have some fun with your ass. So how was he supposed to show that separation, bro? Like, what was he supposed to do different to show the separation? Fill me in, boxing expert. Fill me in. James Lee said some of these guys get off the yellow bus. You know what? The small one, too. The small one. Jay Allen, what's good, family? How you feeling? They just tell you, man, the chart with Cam and Mason. Nah, hell no. That ain't my business. That ain't my business. Yo, notice my conversations center around, like, I try to keep it mostly boxing. That's going a different direction that I don't care to cover. That's why I ignored it. I seen it and got my laughs out of it for what it was, but I'm not gonna really indulge in that, because once guys start talking about each other's money, and I don't care, I'm not here to talk about that. And again, when I speak of them, when I tell you I vouch for them, I'm keeping it boxing. I can't speak about nobody's personal situations with another. You know what I mean? If it was boxing related, maybe I'll care a little bit more to speak on it. But nah, Cam and Mace could do exactly what they doing, and Shakur could do what he doing. He his own man. I'm not his caretaker. You know what I'm saying? I'm not his babysitter. I'm just a guy that really rock with his skill level and talent, and I'm gonna keep rocking with him. And McQueen was good with it, bro. Play to the crowd when a guy whiffs on the shot. Showmanship, yeah. Yeah, man. I've been saying it. Highlander, there can only be one. Let's see it. You're going to let his hands go. If you know what you got, you looking at, it's the reason why you don't let his hands go. Even his grandfather said, let your hands go. Yeah, man, that's a moot point at this point, Price boy. Again, he didn't show separation with a guy that he beat 11 rounds to 1. Yeah, good luck making that make sense. Good luck making that make sense. So I'm guessing, Frank Martin showed levels, right? In his fight with him, and Shakur didn't, right? That shit make a lot of sense, bro. Y'all just be talking, man. Y'all got, and again, man, I noticed certain fighters make you dudes emotional because y'all don't think clearly, because y'all ignore all logic and reason just to make your emotional point out here and just whine and cry. I don't listen. Make the fights, G. Make the fight, G. Digital levels over Artem, but he could have counted. Yeah, absolutely, Trey. Absolutely. I agree. I would think to finally put a rest to the Loma Heart and get Shakur. That's what I'm talking about, James. I like that comment. Talk to him. Get his ass. Get them all, right? IVS, what's good with get his ass, get them all, bro. Get them all. You feel me? Get them all. What's good? Tony. Yeah, you're outclassed. That way Shakur did. Should have put a pure beating on him the last few rounds. Boy, man. Let me ask you something, IVS, and I'm only making a point. Don't did Boots have Karen outclassed the way he did, and was he able to put a beating on him the last few rounds? And Boots is, freakish athlete, all the power, skill, talent, reflexes in the world, right? Did he had this guy totally outclassed, right? He ain't put a beating on him the last few rounds. And why do you think that is? For the similar reasons that Shakur did, right? He had a guy in there trying to survive. That's one. And two, he didn't cut the ring off. For me, you had a guy that was trying to survive and he didn't cut the ring off. And on top of that, I go a step farther. He didn't put enough combinations together when he did get to the destination. So that's my critiques for him. But I ain't, I can't go crazy on him for nobody. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep saying it. Saudi, not Saudi. Tay, Lord Tay, is that your name? If I said running, pardon me if I said running, because I don't use the term. I say you got to learn how to cut the ring off. So a guy can't run from you if you know how to cut the ring off. So let me say, and let me make sure if I said running, he was surviving. I don't think I said running. I said surviving. Though. Let's be clear. I said surviving, and that's what I seen. And you ain't gonna change what I seen. You know what I mean? The announcer, Mark Kriegel, even got up there and said the very same thing. He actually said like running for his life or something like that, to that effect. But I don't like to use the word running because I feel like a fighter is supposed to be able to cut the ring off. So you don't say guys that cut the ring off don't get out the ring and say, yeah, he was running. So that's an area where Core clearly got to work, just like he said, right? So that's what my criticism, cut the ring off, be prepared for that. When you do cut the ring off and you get there, you got to put your combinations together so you could get the desired result, man, and get your guy out of there, especially if you got him hurt to the body, how you had Artem. You know what I'm saying? Simple. At this point, subscribe. Backflip off the turnbuckle. Oh, hell nah. Boy, hey, George Smith, that'd be a mistake, bro. They already said he was trying to be Tank Saturday. They say he was trying to be Tank, man. They say, yeah, man, this dude was trying to be like Tank. So he flip off the turnbuckle. That's it. That's it, boy. It'd be a carbon copy. There's only one guy flipping up off the turnbuckles, man. That'd be a bad mistake, man. They'd really call him an imposter. Then they'd be like, damn, this dude, you Tank can't do nothing by himself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. They already said, he tried to do what Tank do and be a knockout artist. I was like, damn, man. Why he couldn't just be doing what Shakur do and try to get a knockout in his way? And he didn't get it, you know what I mean? But he tried, you know what I mean? Give him an A for effort, man. My guy was in that. He was in there making it. He was in there gritty, man. He was in the trenches.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy Jordan, man. Oh man. Yo, y'all be killing me, man. I love the chat, man. I love talking to y'all, man. Tony said, Core is a great distance fighter and knows how to use his range, but I don't know what it is. I don't think he has the ability or gumption to constantly get on the inside. Pardon me. I'm only laughing, bro. I'm only laughing. You got to pardon me. I'm only laughing because I don't know about you, Tony. I don't know about you. Just I had a nice little seat. I could see the fight pretty good. The dude literally pressed the fight for probably about 10 rounds, trying to like come right to the dude and be in the inside. He literally did that. This ain't the fight where we can say that. Like he clearly pressed the fight for the better part of 10 rounds or so. And then again, pardon me, y'all, if I misspoke and I said running. I don't like to use that term, so I gotta get that out my vocabulary. Artem did not run. There's no such thing as running for people that know how to cut the ring off, right? But he definitely was in survival mode, and with Shakur not cutting the ring off, which I don't think he was prepared to do, and then not putting the punches together when he got there, kind of let him off the hook. You know what I'm saying? Let him off the hook. My eyes burning, yo. Y'all crazy. Y'all be having me busting up. I mean, Boots has a high KO, Shakur doesn't. You making my point. I love talking to y'all. You making my point, Knight Rider. So again, when I was saying what I was saying about Boots, because dude said when you got your opponent outclassed the way Shakur did, you're supposed to beat him down the last few rounds. Only point that I'm trying to make, I'm not knocking Boots or nothing. I'm not even critiquing him. I'm just saying he's the KO artist, right? And he outclassed Karen in every way. He won every single round. Did he beat him down the last few rounds? And he's a KO artist is what I'm saying. So if we didn't expect him to do it, how do you expect a guy that's not a KO artist to do it with a guy that's surviving? It's a lot of variables in there, not being the biggest puncher. But then that's not even being a determining factor. You not putting enough combinations together once you got there. You know what I'm saying? Is what stopped you from not getting a knockout. You get what I'm saying? And the same thing with Boots. Could be said with Boots. He wasn't cutting the ring off and he was chasing a knockout. So it led to him kind of chasing this guy around the ring a little bit. You get what I'm saying? That doesn't mean he couldn't get the knockout, but the way he chased it just didn't put him in position to get it. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just making a point. Like, no, but he didn't beat this guy down. He's the KO artist, right? So I don't like a person down, a person too much on something. Can't do themselves. Yeah. That's why Candy Slim, I'm a student of this, and I'm Jusdueboxing. I like giving people their just due. So I think it's going to take a while for everybody to really understand that come through here, which is why my assessment is going to be far different than most people. I'm here to give more credit than take it away. People don't understand that with me. It's a mentality. It's something that I stand by, and I don't care who don't like it. That's how I give it up. I hear everybody go crazy on these fighters. Show me one time where I've done it for anybody's performance. I feel like everybody else, that's their thing. My thing is to give credit where it's due. Even in a fight where people are shitting on it. You get what I'm saying? I did it with T.O. when he just dominated in his recent fight, right? He got hit too much, but he still dominated, did what he needed to do, right? And to see a guy trying to survive, Artem was throwing just as many punches in the championship rounds. Listen, I can't tell you what you saw, bro. So, but I've heard a lot of people say they felt like he was trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? He was in survival mode. And notice how you specified him throwing as many punches in the championship rounds. You get what I'm saying? That you made that specific. He was definitely in retreat. And he definitely got hurt to the body a couple times, which is why he was in retreat. But I've seen a couple times where he was in there trying to, survive a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, Mitch did make him pay. Didn't cut off the ring. You know why he didn't cut off the ring? Because Artem got popped. Well, I don't know, man. I seen him. I ain't see Artem land one punch that made me worry for him at all. You know what I mean? Green Villain Mike was good with it. Try to get him out of there. He did. He tried to. Again, cutting off the ring for sure. But then, more attention to detail to putting the punches together. I agree, Green Villain. I agree. And again, all I'm saying is when you see a guy step up out of that comfort zone a bit and they try to be more offensive, you're going to see that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see some inconsistencies in the approach or the execution. I think it's only right because he's doing something that he don't typically do. You get what I'm saying? It's like asking somebody that always boxing moves to go hunting now to be the hunter, now to be the aggressor for the bulk of the fight. And that's what he transformed into on the night. And all that shit got him as a shit ton of criticism and people saying he's trying to be like Tank, which is like the weirdest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Horry Faints, my guy, what's good with it, bro? Ask Val, what's good, man? What's good, man? A real critique Shakur needs to stop fighting with his mouth open. Yeah, I think that's a bad habit for sure. Hey, is the Boost fight on the app or pay-per-view? I think it's just on the app, bro. I ain't no pay-per-view for Boost fight, James. It's on the app. People compare Artem to Tank. That fight won't be remotely the same at all. Artem will go to sleep against Tank. Artem will go to sleep. Tank just he's not good enough defensively to evade Tank at all, and he gonna get knocked out. Shakur had him hurt and could have got him out of there with more combinations and more activity. So I could just imagine what Tank could do to him, because Tank definitely gonna hit him as well, and he's gonna hit him hard, and he's gonna hit him often. It's gonna be all bad for him. Okay, but Dragons guy can see everything. Ah, man, that's dope, Rome. You was lit. You was enjoying it, bro. You was enjoying it. Dre, what's good, man? Your boy at home? Nah, not really. Shit, not really. Shit, Shockey got booed for 10 rounds. Home or not, that shit, if it's Sting, it's Sting. And he got robbed. He got booed for 10 rounds and then robbed. And they had the nerve to celebrate for the last 10 seconds. So, nah, man. That shit ain't about nothing, man. I think he good. I think he good, man, because you got to see the way that people really showed up and stayed there and standing ovation type shit. Like, it's one of those things where TV could be a little bit deceiving. Like, I ain't gonna tell you they photoshopped the video of people leaving. That would be a fool, right? But that shit is deceiving. What I'm saying, it's a little bit of trickery with that. We'll try running against Tank. Well, Tank is the apex predator of the highest order, right? So it shouldn't take long for him to track him down, right? You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't take long for him to track him down. You know what I mean? 3-5-year-old Gamble went 12 with Tank. Shakur might be all right. Man, man, I wonder what, man, you can't tell them that. They only see it one way, but that's why I said just let's see it. I don't care how people see it no more. Still Walker 96. Is Shakur comfortable at 35? What do you mean comfortable? Like in what way? In what way? Good setter. In what way? He looked pretty damn comfortable to me. Yeah, he did. Salute to my guy Reef. What's good, family? Shakur threw 500 plus Saturday. Right. J Boxing was good with a GTD in the building. Being back, dudes still haven't figured you out. Yeah. Dudes will get out their fellas and support box. I'm telling you, we want to fight, man. That's all I'm saying. They still like. I'm glad that people still telling me who they think will win and lose, so they can hear me tell you, like, okay, cool, no problem. Next, I'm not stuck on that. You know what I mean? Great fights need to be made. Wondering if he's too big for the weight class. Nah, I don't think he is. And he came in at 134.1. I think that's pretty good. You know what I mean? And he looked healthy there. He looked good. He looked good on the scale. Like, his face looked full still. He didn't look skinny in his face. The weigh-in would have told you that. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think he performed like a guy that was trained or none of that stuff. So, I just think it's attention to detail, bro. I think it's attention to detail. I think it's just the element of his game that he needs to work on, right? Everybody has elements of their game that they need to work on. For him, that's an area where people feel like he need to work on. Just putting the punches together and trusting in the offense more once you get there, right? Now, after this fight, he said it out his mouth, cutting the ring. So there's a couple things they need to work on. That's okay. He's 27 years old, bro. He's 27 years old. He ain't a finished product. I don't think he's a finished product yet. I really don't. I don't. Ernie was good with it. Is Tank Loma fight on yet? They say it is. They say they threw out the date around November or something like that. Stevenson was fighting on the inside. I'm talking about general with him. He doesn't seem like he likes to fight on the inside. Again, I try to stall you out, Tony. Look. Hold on, let me just do something real quick, man. Let me just make a quick point, man. Really quick, bro. I'm trying to like level with you, bro. Hey, now look, I'm not gonna sit here and say like he's some predominantly inside fighter, right? That wouldn't be all the way honest, right? In 100, if I said that, right? But again, just going off of what you're saying. You're saying you're not saying the last fight. So he didn't do it in the last fight. Okay. De Los Santos, you could say he moved around, right? In that fight, right? Okay. So that we just the 2 fights. Yoshino was a fight. He fought right in the pocket with him in the inside. Robson Conceição, same thing. Oscar Valdez, I seen more movement with him, but he still was fighting right in front of this dude at times for a large portion of the fight. Jamel Herring, same thing there. Jeremiah Nakatila, salute to the professor and McQueen. We broke down that film. He definitely fought him in the pocket way more than people gave credit for, too. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of his last 6 fights. His last 6 fights, 5 of them he spent in the pocket. So I don't know. Like I don't know what we basing that off. I don't know. Know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But Marcus, what's good, family? How you feeling? Stretched out boxing in here. Barry's 111 with Tank. It was landing more half of the rounds. Yeah, that was a great fight, man. It was fun watching Tank make an adjustment to a really tall fighter like that. And out of Coach Calvin words, and he said Tank was doubting himself in that fight a little bit. He said he could have got him out of there a little bit sooner. But I think he just did an excellent job at like management and pace and figuring things out. And once he created that opening, it just was that was it. I mean, that's a fun fight to watch. I'll watch that fight any day of the week too. Big Note Gaming, what's good, fam? How you feeling, man? Going to give Tank his hardest fight, and they can only beat Tank if any. Yeah, man. I mean, I think they each other's toughest fight. I said they on the collision course, and I don't think they lose until they get to each other. I could be wrong, but only time will tell. Edgar Chavez was good with it. Oh boy, I wish Shakur would have listened to his grandfather instead of being disrespectful to him. I didn't like that. Yeah, I can't. I don't really have no resistance against that. I feel the same way, right? I think it's just good to know that, that's not the way the grandfather ended up taking it, right? As disrespect, more so than this dialogue, something that typically happens between them two, but not to that level. It was a little magnified a little bit on the night. And I think some of the pressure created that moment, not create no out or nothing like that. But I think the moment, you know what I'm saying, and what he was really trying to do in there versus what his grandfather was telling him to do. And it's just a matter of listening and believing that your corner knows best. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you, bro. No, ain't nothing wrong with that. Big No Gaming. Tank is a bad man. I say this all the time, bro. Nobody telling me that it's 91 people in here, bro. I promise you, to everybody that's in here, that's hearing my voice, y'all, all 91 of y'all could say, yo, I got Tank. And I'm not going to be mad at nobody. I'm not going to argue with you. That's not me. I don't do that. Rod Walker, my guy, was good with it. The price for missing, he will start getting these guys out of there. Yeah. Oh, no, for sure. With more consistency, right? And a tendency to admire his work a little bit. I see it. He be admiring the work a little bit too. All things, my guy. In the building, Drew was good. Was good, Drew. Was good with it, man. If Edward De Los Santos had a 90% KO rate, that's twitchy counterpuncher, couldn't catch your core. I said he got Tank is going to be able to. Talk to him, Rome. Talk to him, Rome. Somebody else says something up here. Oh, about getting Artem hurt. You know what's funny, y'all? You know what's funny about what's interesting, very interesting about this this stoppage talk with Core and Artem, right? Check this out. He did get him hurt to the body a couple of times, and he kind of let him off the hook a little bit. Desmond was good, family. He let him off the hook a little bit, left some meat on the bone for sure. But Frank Martin more the power puncher, and he actually dropped him. And people nobody felt like he should have got a stoppage, and he actually dropped him, and is more the puncher. But think about it. I'm just pointing that out. That's not even an argument. I'm just making a point. Nobody expected Frank Martin to knock him out. You get what I'm saying? And he's more of a puncher, right? He's supposed to be more of the knockout guy and stronger guy and all of this stuff, right? And he actually dropped him and didn't stop him. And nobody was like, yeah, he should have stopped him. He had him hurt and couldn't stop him. But notice with the guy that's a pure boxer, you know what I mean? Not a KO artist, we like, yeah, he was supposed to stop him. It's just that expectation is just a little different. No matter what he is, you still expect more. And I think it's fair to expect this. I don't want to say expect, but he could have asking for a stoppage ain't unreasonable. He could have got one. Definitely dropped Nakatila. Twice too. Yeah. Salute to Adam McQueen breaking down that footage, man. You won't win on card fight the same fight. I think that's a lot riskier, Green Villain, to approach that way now, because that's clearly a dude that's punching more. So again, you want to limit his opportunities to catch you with that shot. And I think being in the pocket as much as he was, or pressing the fight the way he was against a lesser puncher, you get what I'm saying, would be more of a risk and possibly unnecessary. So it would be wise to mix it up more with Edwin, give him different looks, because clearly you don't fight a power puncher that way, especially if you're not one yourself. Kate Causey, what's good, fam? Refresh the super chat and cash. What's up? What's good with a big no gaming, man? Salute to my baby girl. Tank family, Shakur, go to y'all. They the cream of the crop, bro. Over here, man. I got love for anybody that's doing anything. Tell you what's good with it, fam. See that that pull back Shakur do? Yeah, you got to be careful with that in there with a guy like Gervonta. Some of us had Shakur. He admitted he got to be better. Yeah. Nah, and criticism is fine. That's why I keep saying the criticism is fair, bro. Slander is different. Criticism is more than fair. B+ fighter with 5. S-class punching power. Yeah, that you got sleeping salt. Edwin is not on Tank's level. Nah, I don't think so either. Yeah, Tank can get any job done, man. He could beat anybody he get in front of. That's what I truly believe, big dog. That's what I truly believe. He was going to get the stop. Nah, he did. But I think that's the only time he did it, Rick. And I think he was close to it, man. I think it was some pressure on him to want to perform, man. That's what he said. So I'm not mad at him for saying it, though, because it's not the first time. And it's the first time in his career I heard him talking really like promising a knockout. I can't recall another time in his career, so I don't know, but yeah, I'm not that mad at it because that's fighter talk. You know what I mean? It ain't like he went out there and didn't try, right? That's what people are mistaken. I can see if you said you was going to do it and you just got out there and you moved around how you did in your last fight. He constantly pressed the fight, constantly all night and actually tried. So for me, listen, it ain't got to be a moral victories or no participation trophy, however you want to look at it, but he tried, and I'm going to give him credit for that because I seen the attention to detail and the willingness to try to go get his guy and get his ass. You know what I mean? Try to hurt him and stop him. You know it, Gertz. You know it. Bohachuk versus Zepeda already happening, or are they still in negotiations? Bohachuk and Zepeda. Nah, I thought Bohachuk was fighting Chamberlain, and am I tripping? I gotta go look at my messages, man. Zach B, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling? Oh, beat him way cleaner for sure, man. How I say kicked his ass pretty damn clean. It was clean, dog. It was clean, dog. I just ain't mad at that. I just ain't mad at nobody going out there getting a clean ass whooping, man. But you know, that still that's not the I'm past that. We off that. But like I said, when it's all said and done, them two dudes on the collision course, whether people like it or not, y'all gonna complain till you blue in the face. You're gonna say what a person don't deserve and what he can't do. Well, I don't give a damn. Because if he continue to win, which I think he will, Tank continue to win, which I think he will, then they on the collision course regardless, right? So that's all. Let's just build boxing up. Let's continue to push for great fights. It's a great fight. People be saying, like, you know, when they feel like who gonna win, it's almost like when they feel like somebody gonna win already, they're like, yeah, so we don't even need that fight because we already know he's gonna win. Like, nah, still make the fight. Ryan messed it up for the Latinos. Gabriel Sanchez was good, fam. Rob Walker says go down the fit. Yeah, if it weren't for that knockdown, Frank loses the fight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like that criticism is, I think, is very, very loud, as if he had some type of struggle fest and didn't try to do what he said he was going to do. He said he was going to get a knockout. He pressed for it. You don't typically see him do that. You know what I mean? Nah, I think Tank's resume is solid. I think it's getting better. That's the crazy part. Not even that is crazy, but that's the good part about it. It just keep getting it's gonna keep getting better. Hold on. I think that's that's a good thing. Emmanuel, what's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? What's good with it? I see you, baby girl. I got you. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna bring it up just a second. I got you. Still want to see Loma and Shakur at the Tank fight. Loma, yeah, I want to see them all, bro. All of them. That's all. That's been my whole arc. That's been my whole talk. And something else I wanted to say too, man. Something else I wanted to say. You know what I mean? I think it's interesting that people dismiss Shakur as a talent, as a top tier talent, right? Especially when it comes to their favorite fighter, right? But I got a little theory, man. While they busy dismissing Shakur, man, they low-key beating up Southpaw at the Southpaw on their way to the most dangerous Southpaw outside of their self. I'm going to say this again so y'all can hear me. I find it funny that people are dismissing Shakur as a threat at all, potentially in any way, shape, or form, right? But if you see what Tank and them doing, they cleaning house on a Southpaw tip. Like, you get what I'm saying? They getting Southpaw at the Southpaw out of there. You know what I mean? You got Frank Martin, you know what I mean? Or punched on him. He fought another Southpaw before that, right? Loma would be like the third one out of 4 fights, wouldn't he? So he getting all the Southpaws out the way before he get to the other best Southpaw outside of himself, obviously, because he ain't going to think nobody better than himself. So low key, man, it seems like it's making sense, man. I see what's going on. I see the play. He going through them other Southpaws. He gonna get all the Southpaw work he need. the man ain't no fool. He in there working orthodox. Y'all think y'all slick, man? Y'all listening to all that shit. They over there putting in work. He taking Southpaw after Southpaw out on his way to the one. I'm telling you. And he the only other one. Them the baddest too. And I'm going to keep saying that. I don't care where you place them and rank them. But that's what's going on. I peeped it. Yeah, I peeped it. I know what's going on. And look, that's not a bad thing. It's just an observation. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I think it makes perfect sense. What they're doing is crossing every T and dotting every I. You getting Southpaw work. You getting different looks, different versions of Southpaws. You just got like an athletic guy with muscles and some power, right? Loma got sharp, like stinging power, right? Got good angles, good footwork, very athletic. Got a good motor when he get going. He getting different work. And he said it out his own mouth. They asked him, like, how do you think these guys stack up X, Y, Z? He was like, man, he got quiet. He was like, man, I don't know. Like, they all fight different. You know what I'm saying? They all fight different. And look what he doing. He cleaning He cleaned the house, man. I know what's going on. Yo, they over there seeking out Southpaws and taking them out off the mat, man. I know what's going on. I see y'all, though. I like it, though, man. I like it. Team Tank Davis, I like what y'all doing. I see it. I like it, though. I like it. It's funny. Hector, it was Hector. Appreciate you, Candy Slim. It was Hector, right? It was Hector. So you see what I'm saying? Getting them different looks. And if you look at them from a Hector, you know what I mean? Loma is different, right? Like all these dudes they different. Frank Martin, they all fight different, just like he said. So that's what he doing. He making for damn sure when he get in there, it ain't no way he losing. And that's what you're supposed to do. But I peeped it, and I think it's very strategic. I think it's smart. Like I said, with people feeling like their fight ain't ready yet, that still gives him the opportunity to make other fights, get more experience, get more wins. You know what I mean? Learn more, try to get better, all that stuff. So I think when they get there, he making for damn sure that he crossed every T, dot every I. That's something I truly believe and think that's something you should do. You know what I'm saying? Because when you really look at the landscape, there's nobody, none of them fight like each other, right? There's no one guy that you truly fight that gets you, that looks like Tank for the most part, right? There's no guy that really looks like him for you, right? You know what I'm saying? There's no guy and there's no Shakur Stevenson, right? So again, put your preferences aside, what I'm saying is there's no one guy that prepares them for each other. But what Tank is doing, I believe, which is smart, whether it's intentional or unintentional, maybe they don't even realize it, but that's what it seems like to me. He going after God, Southpaw, he getting that experience with him. He getting those looks. So whenever it's time for this fight to be made that I think is brewing and something makes me feel like it's still not ready yet. So why it's not being ready yet, he going to make sure he crosses his T's and dot his I's, bro. And when that fight happen, he's going to be full as prepared as he'll ever be. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not people feel like he don't need it, but he's still doing it because he's smart and he don't take this shit for granted. That's something I appreciate about him, and I give him a lot of credit for it. Big Dre, my guy, what's good with it? Salute to my bro, man. Lonnie Lee in the Cash App, always supporting the grind, man. Much love, much appreciation for the building blocks. Always.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my bro Lonnie Lee, man. Appreciate you, fam. So yeah, man, that's just something that I was thinking about earlier. Like I was just, talking with my boy, and I started thinking about that. And I'm like, man, I see what's going on. And that's very smart, I think, too. You know what I mean, he should go ahead and put his hands on Flinch and Frank. I'm telling you why. Listen, until they ready, you know what I mean? Anthony was good with it. Yeah, Hector. It was Hector. Appreciate you. Yeah, it was Hector. It was Hector Garcia. Right. Somebody said Shakur need to sign with GTD promotion so he can get the fight and good promotion. Damn, man, they on my boy ass. Nah, Shakur, man, he gonna figure it out, man. He'll be all right. You know, he gonna be all right. You know, he gonna be all right, yo. He gonna be all right, bro. And look, you know, I had fun with these conversations. I joke a lot, but when it's all said and done, check this out. Like I said, man, I want all y'all to know how I see it. I don't see them losing to nobody else at 35 but each other. Argue with yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Argue with yourselves. I ain't got to make no pick. I'm going to just leave it like that. Them two dudes don't lose till they get to each other. So the longer it take, so be it, man. That just means they're going to be ready when it's time. And we're going to get our money's worth, right? That's all. Move up and fight Ryan. Ryan by one more N-bomb away from me hitting him in his DM, man. Ryan gotta chill. Ryan Garcia gotta chill. He gotta go find something to do. That dude is like a damn nuisance or something, man. Y'all smash the like button for me, man. We gonna keep rocking. We ain't done yet, man. We ain't done. I just had to build on that. You know, I just feel like they on a collision course, and it's just a matter of time. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when at this point. You know what I'm saying? That's what I truly believe, man. I'm optimistic. I feel like both dudes is the goods. I think because of them being the goods, they're going to continue to win. And that's going to put them in position to fight each other, despite what people want to see. So, like it or not, hate it, whether you mad at it and you frustrated by it, you feel like he don't deserve it. I think him, as long as he continue to win, he'll put himself in position to get it and get the fights he need, man. You know, but he need to figure out where he gonna go next. Being Supreme was good with it. Yeah, for sure. See, man, that's why I do this shit, man. All it take is one. Being Supreme, you get it, bro. You get it. You get it. Rock with both of them, bro. I don't care. Yeah, I got my guy, but I ain't no damn fool. Like I know danger when I see it, and I know the fight that makes me nervous for him. You know what I'm saying? And that's just being real, because I've been a part of this journey and him stretching and knocking these dudes out. I remember when the knockout streak had got broke and when he started it back up. I remember I was here for all of this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I'll go a step farther. How many of y'all, like, let me check y'all real quick. How many of y'all really remember Tank with the blonde hair for a second? Who remember Tank Davis with the blonde hair? When he had his hair dyed or whatever color that was. I think it was like blonde. Who remember, man? Who remember Tank way back then? Let me see who really been watching him. Who remember Tank with the blonde hair, bro? Ray Patterson, my guy, Jersey is in the building. 23, salute to my guy, man. Yeah, man, I'm supporters of both of those dudes, man. Facts, Dre. Me too, man. Santos should fight Frank next. That'd be a good fight. I'm telling you, Santos gonna mess around, catch somebody slipping. So you explain what you mean by pullback when it comes to boxing, specifically where you're applying to Shakur. He talking about, like, I think, bro, when bro said pullback, he was talking about when he be pulling back defensively. Sometimes he be on that line. And somebody like Tank Davis, if you show him that look one too many times, he could capitalize on it. That's just being logical, realistic, right? That's something you want to make sure you getting off the line, and this lateral movement and pivoting, like Ant McQueen was saying, you can't be right in front of Tank. And that's why it kills me that people are already like, well, he's gonna run. Well, you seen people try to go right at him, and that shit didn't work. You seen that, you know what I'm saying? You seen that. You seen him also have to go get people, and that didn't work. So you seen versatility with the man. So you shouldn't be concerned for Tank Davis. It should be Shakur you concerned for, right? Because you see Tank could do whatever you can do, right? So, and oftentimes the problem is the opponent is not able to do exactly what he can do at the same exact levels that he can do those things. You know what I'm saying? One more, you have a more gentle heart than me. Salute to my guy, man. Appreciate you. I do content this way because it leaves everybody in here without having to be stressed out and aggravated. I don't care how long you come to listen and check out the content. One thing for sure, when you come over here, you ain't gonna have a headache, and you can have your own opinion, and it's all good. You know what I mean, when he was the one, JJ, you remember? Yeah, a reign of peace queen. She said, "I do." Y'all remember? Y'all remember? Y'all remember? That's all. I just had to check y'all temperature real quick, see how many of y'all remember the blonde head tape. You know what I'm saying? When he had the one little tattoo and shit. Light skin tape was in full effect with that blonde. Hell yeah, looking like a baby golden lord. I'm just trying to let y'all know how long I've been watching him, bro. I was there even when he was first fighting and coming out with the big trunks, with the long ass trunks. Now, if you notice, look how he come out, his shit, like he got that bag. All them fits be fitted up and up to par. You know what I'm saying? I remember the journey. That's all I'm saying. Hear that Pitbull wants Shakur fight now? I did hear that. I didn't know how real it was because Pitbull fighting Valenzuela. Don't let Tank recognize the pattern. Absolutely, B-Dog, because that could be problematic. You know what I'm saying? Rozilla, what's good, family? Hurricane Barrel had a boxing list for 24 hours, just getting his power back. Oh, man, I'm glad you good, man. Hopefully you doing well over there, Rod. Hope you doing very well over there in the hurricane. Yeah, for sure. You got to. Or you might meet him. You might go to meet him. You might go to meet him. You might go to meet him. God damn. You might go to meet him, dog. You might go to meet him. Yeah, you gotta be safe, man. You gotta be smart.
That he learned.
Yeah. You heard him. You heard them. They've been on a collision course. That's why I just played that. They've been working. Oh man, I love having fun with this, man. Maybe Tank was with the Barbarians. Yeah, he was. That was Roscoe Dash and Shakur. Oh man, notice how Tank talks about Shakur here compared to now. Wonder why. Yeah, you know. That's why I be jogging in memories, Gertz. I know the heat is on. I know the competitive nature coming on. I know it's wartime for Tank. I get it. You know what I mean? I like it. I love it, yo. I love it, man. I love the show before the show, man. Love the show before the show. It's just a fight that we gonna have to strap up and see. I'll be here to cry, my guy. Take a L. You know what I mean? What it takes to be the Tank or T.O. What? Don't. Damn, bro. They don't got what it takes. Shit. Man, T.O. don't want nothing. Now, look. All right, now, look. I'm going to stall you out, Gabriel, with the Tank thing. Look, I get it. It's Tank mania lately, so I'm not even. I know not to argue with none of y'all saying that, right? I don't need y'all coming for me, but T.O., I ain't giving you that. Nah, that's why I draw the line. I draw the line at T.O., bro. Hell nah. Let me tell you why, though. T.O. is not a bad fighter or nothing like that. He's a damn good fighter, but he's one of the most consistently inconsistent fighters in today's top fighters. He really is. Out of today's champions in boxing and top fighters, Teofimo will be one of the most consistently inconsistent fighters we got in today's boxing. And on top of that, he's terrible on his front foot, which he would have to be on a lot dealing with Shakur. Shakur is a stylistic nightmare for him. Did you see what Jermaine Ortiz did? You see how Sandor Martin did? Now, just imagine Shakur in there. He'll make the fight very difficult for T.O. For me, respectfully, if that fight were to happen, in my opinion, I'm going off of styles and what they show me, T.O. will have to knock Shakur out to beat him. I don't think he outboxes him. You know what I mean? Again, he'll keep him on his front foot. He'll keep him guessing. Shakur won't track him down and try to walk him down like that because he's more of a puncher. So he'll be smarter, utilize the ring, lateral movement, different things like that. Like I said, getting off the line and picking his shots. And that style is a stylistic matchup, a nightmare, I believe, for Teofimo. I really do. Drew said, I don't think it was a bad performance. He just didn't really show no action and let his hands go. Yeah, just a little more combinations for sure, Drew. This is more combinations. Dude was good with it. Michael Side Boys. Was good with it. Was good with it, cuz. Tio should rematch Claggy. He was supposed to knock him out. And he more of a KO artist. And that's what that's all us people were saying was knockout. But I was like, yo, he totally outclassed that dude, though, man. He just got hit more than you wanted to see him get hit. Wonder what Sugar Ray's saying about Shakur. He's saying he's sweet, you know what I mean? He's saying he's sweet, man. That boy's sweet, man. He's saying that boy's sweet, man. Now, I don't know what Sugar Ray out here saying these days. Yeah, I'm telling you, Tio struggles with that too, Andre. And I'm telling you, Shakur, just stylistically, I think that's why it'd be a bad fight for him. It's not that he don't got the skills. You know what I mean? It's not that he don't got the skills. Not that they don't got the skill. I heard a guy say before Saturday, Keyshawn could fight on his back foot. Oh, couldn't fight on his back foot. Yeah, they tell me you don't watch Keyshawn without telling me you don't watch him. You know what I mean? Don't like getting hit. He would stay on his bike against Till, stinking up the joint. I might be wrong, but I'm just comparing styles. And that's why he'll beat him, because he's gonna fight his fight and he ain't gonna allow Till to get the looks that he want. And whether it stinks up the joint or not, he gonna win. That's what I appreciate about him, man. I'm telling you, he a winner, bro. You could complain all you damn want to. He a damn winner. You know what I mean? Ain't gotta be no blockbuster sellout star, but he a damn winner. And he gonna get in there and win. He gonna make it damn hard for you to beat him. And people know that. That's why they complain about his style. Instead of just saying, who the dudes that want to take the challenge and be like, you know what? The dude that they think can't be hit or don't get hit, I'll hit him. That's what I want to hear people say. I'm tired of hearing people complain about somebody's style. Like, I ain't trying to hear that. That shit sound like a cop-out, especially if it's a top fighter. I don't want to hear that's a champion. You better want to fight. Nobody calling out Matiz. Let's not forget, John. They still don't want that smoke, man. They don't want that. They don't want that smoke. Ready to Sugar Ray Leonard to me. Yeah, I like Abdullah Mason. Gertz, Dragon Assassins official. What's good, family? How you feeling, bro? I think Bradman would be a good trainer for Tio. Yeah, Bradman is a good trainer, period, to me. I think he's a good trainer, period. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a good trainer, period. He's a good trainer, period. Complaining about styles. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, since when we start hating on the sweet signs, bro? Since when we start hating on the sweet signs? I forgot to hit my camera. My bad, child. I'm sorry. Don said uncalled. Cool, will frustrate the hell out of Tio. Yeah, his style alone. He'd piss Tio off, man. Tio had fits dealing with him. Again, it's about not giving guys like that the looks that they want. And he won't give Tio the looks that he want. And as a result, he'd be mad. And he'd make mistakes. And he'd end up getting outboxed. Don't tell me, like I don't think people realize. Don't tell me a dude that lost to Kambosos can't lose to Shakur. Don't tell me. I don't give a damn how long ago it was. It happened. Do not tell me a guy that went in the ring and let George Kambosos beat him and drop him can't lose to Shakur. I'm not hearing it. I'm not giving that to you. I'm not bro. I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it, y'all. I'm not hearing it. Not hearing it. Tio, while y'all out here vouching for Tio out here telling people don't call him out behind the scenes, bro. He out here telling people he the same Shakur that y'all talking about can't do this or that. This dude say he'd never lace him up with Shakur because he ain't trying to mess up Jay Prince's money. Yeah, the worst excuse I ever heard in boxing. I wondered if Shakur hear that bullshit, man. Let's talk fashion, my guy Remo, JBT family in the building. It was good, Remo. Versus Santos at the Mason next fight. Assuming he wins 15-0 versus 16-2. Man, that'd be fun. All right, man. Abdullah Mason got the potential to stop anybody in there with, man. He's an offensive talent, man, and he's smart. He keep getting better. That dude dangerous, man. Yeah, he like Kambosos. Yeah, Kambosos ass. You know what I'm saying? He gonna let Kambosos beat you talking about Shakur can't do it. Shouldn't me. Yeah, shouldn't me, goddamn. Hell nah, he'll go right out there and do exactly what Kambosos did, but better in a different way. Without it being a split decision. Rogelio was good with it, man. Salute to Los Angeles in the building. People who call you casual when you make legitimate points, then you back it up with evidence. Simply, facts. And the art of war, Gertz. Now, I mean, make them believe and make them believe. The art of war. I missed weight on purpose. Remember that? Buddy said he missed weight on purpose. Oh, goofy goblin. Dude said that. Yeah, I missed weight on purpose. Make them believe. The art of war. The art of war. What y'all think about real quick, because I wasn't gonna spend too much time on it, but I did catch this. I know Coach Kenny be joking, so he could be just joking. I know he said Gervonta Davis could decode the shoulder roll. If Floyd can fight another exhibition, he could fight another fight. If he's great as he say he is, let's stop spinning the fans. Gervonta versus Floyd. Gervonta versus Floyd is crazy. And cracking his shoulder roll is wild. Like, man, that's heavy work. That's heavy work. That what? Yes, I don't think that highly of him. Like, I ain't never gonna call him trash, because I ain't big on calling fighters trash, but he just, like, when it's time on a totem pole, or like the guys that are skillful, like, he's just not somebody I think of. He's scrappy, like he'll fight back. He got heart, right? He's not like, he's not without talent, but he just don't, when you in there, like, you see how he looked against Maxie Hughes, and Maxie Hughes got obliterated by Zepeda. So, like, his level, like, the best thing that happened to him was Teofimo, catching Teofimo slipping like that. Best thing that happened to him. Then the worst thing that happened to him is having to run into Devin Haney twice after that. And put Floyd in retirement home. Yeah, I think at 50, man, he might not want to play around with no Tank. I'm gonna just say that. I mean, look, it's just you've been out the ring for years. Like, this sport physical, man. It's a young man sport, as they say. That should be extremely I don't know. I'm thinking it'd be a tall order, but it is Floyd. Who knows? Like, I could only think that coach is probably joking. You know what I mean? Because he is a jokester. You know what I mean? So he could be joking. Ryan, what's good with it, fam? You trying to get Pacquiao to come back for a Tank fight? Oh yeah, I heard that. I heard that narrative too. People feel like Barrios and Pacquiao is gonna fight, and they saying they expecting Pacquiao to beat Barrios, and then that's gonna get him a Tank fight. That's what they're saying. That's the narrative that's going around that I heard. You know what I mean? People feel like Barrios gonna lose to Pacquiao, and that's gonna lead to a Tank and Pacquiao fight. But I don't see that. I don't see it. I think people will buy it though, for sure. I think it'll do crazy numbers though. You put Pac-Man and Tank Davis in the ring together, that shit gonna go crazy. Think he's serious if he knows Coach Kenny and Calvin are saying Floyd been on BS. Yeah. So maybe he could be. I'm just throwing that out there. I'll be catching his posts, man. I'll be thinking he funny, man. Yeah, yes, he did. Tay, he did lose the Ugas, bro. He did. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't got him beating Barrios for sure. I don't know what people thinking. Like, I know that's just too much, like, right, man. I don't know, bro. Barrios might beat Pac-Man up, man. He might send his ass right back into retirement, bro. Nah, Jordan, he need to sit his ass down. Urban Mac, my God, what's good with it, family? Feel like Barrios will smash. I'm telling you right now, Ryan, he probably will smash him, bro. They acting crazy. They gotta chill out. They gotta chill. It's crazy that they offering Barrios up on a platter like that. Yo, that's wrong, man. Y'all doing that man like that, bro. Y'all doing that man Barrios all wrong, bro. Man, he blew all his money running for president. Yeah, I heard he lost a lot of money. I did hear that, though. I ain't gonna lie. I did. Pac was spending money. Yeah, that not. See, down there, you saying it too. I'm telling you. Barrios, yeah, man. UD. I'm telling you, bro. He gonna mess around, beat the hell out of Pacquiao. But yeah, man. Look, much respect to the great TBE. The only reason why I say that'd be a tall order because of how long you've been out the ring. You ain't participated in an actual, fight in quite some time. And I think it'd be, I think just jumping in there with a dude like Tank Davis is is a risky situation. You know what I mean? But who knows, man? Who knows? Pac versus Jake Paul. Jake gonna hit him with that one hitter. Man, he gonna beat Barrios. You think so, George C? I think Barrios mess around, beat his ass, man. He mess around, beat. But if he could crack that shoulder roll, that's crazy. Ain't too many people been able to penetrate that shoulder roll, man. That's crazy how how they break down the shoulder roll and the main points. Parries jab, blocks left hook, deflects right hand, blocks body shots. That shoulder roll something serious, something serious. Shoulder roll something serious. That joint serious, man. Yeah, Barrios might have him not eating again. I'm telling you. Cal, cooler blessings, family. How you feeling, man? We was just doing a good build, man. I was chopping it up about how I think, Shakur and Tank on the collision course, whether people like it or not. I think they're gonna both continue to win until they the only two left, or however it gotta be, until whenever that fight is ready to be made. I think that's when it's gonna happen. But in the meantime, in between time, I said Tank is cleaning up all the Southpaw work on his side until he get to the other best Southpaw in the division outside of himself, which is Shakur to me, in my opinion. I think there's good challenges, the Frank Martins of the world, Williams Zepedas, Pitbull Cruz, if it's any truth to him really wanting a Shakur fight now. All of those fights are entertaining, fights that I'll be down for. But, hopefully he continue to, he find a home first things first in a situation that suits him, and they continue to win. And again, when the smoke clear, they're going to be the last two standing, I believe, at 35. And by that time, I think Tank would have had all the Southpaw work that he could have possibly needed. Not saying he needs it, because I know people going to go crazy, but it don't hurt to sharpen your sword. And that's what he doing. I don't care whether they know they doing it intentionally or unintentionally. They definitely cleaning up Southpaw work. Quality, solid guy, Frank Martins, Hector Garcia, the Frank Martins, then you get the Lomachenkos, and that you looking at, like I said, like 3 Southpaws in your last 4 fights. So remember when, and look, remember I played the clip from Wiley Moses yesterday where he said Tank has issues with Southpaws before. And I'm not here to argue that. And he wasn't saying it in a like dissing type of way, but he's saying he has some issues with Southpaws. But if there's any truth to that, what is Tank Davis and team doing? They making damn sure that that's not the reality. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying it is, but hey, look, they getting in there with Southpaw, got the Southpaw on their way to, I think, one of the best Southpaws in the division outside of him. And that's what I think, that's how the car is going to fall. Boxing going to have to deliver us that fight, especially as long as they keep winning. So again, both guys just got to stay winning on their side, which I anticipate them doing. And the rest will take care of itself. I mean, I really think the rest will take care of itself. And different styles of Southpaws, absolutely, Ant McLean, absolutely. And you get what I'm saying? They're sneakily doing it. Like, and I don't think nobody's paying no attention to it. They're not getting it. And then look, they throw the little monkey wrench out there. Now he out there working in orthodox. So it's something else for somebody to think about. Meanwhile, he taking out Southpaws. Like, it's man, them dudes, I gotta give them their credit, man. They some mad scientists, bro. Going with a black woman. Shit, you let people tell it, yeah. Casanova, what's good with it? Yeah, Pacquiao gotta chill. He gotta chill. The problem with him is he ain't trying to, like, I thought he would want to retire from boxing, but it's starting to look like to me that he's trying to let the sport retire him, and that's going to be all bad for him. He trying to let the sport retire him. That's going to be bad, bro. Like, salute to my bro, Mike Mazak, in that Cash App. Always supporting the grind, man. Much love to my
And we ain't
bro,
never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my bro, Mike. AB for Southpaw versus Blair, right? Did he? I'm not even sure. Oh, yeah, he did for a second. Creole, what's good, family? How you feeling? Dame, what up with it, fam? Yeah, Pacquiao's tempting fate for real. He playing with his health. For real. Because, like, I get it, bro. But look, if it's any truth that he having some issues with some money, Maybe that's why. Maybe why he'll take the risk. Maybe why a Tank fight is even being mentioned, right? Because we all know it come with some. That fight will make money. I truly believe it. No matter how old Pacquiao is, it's still some people that'll believe that he can win, and whether they believe he can win or not, still people that's gonna want to see it. People act like fight. Yeah. I think it'll do better numbers than him and Frank. J.A. Dixon. Yeah, they not seeing it, Jay. Nah, they not seeing it, bro. Yo. They don't even know what they doing it, and they sneakily doing it. But it's like we all watching it, so they ain't really sneaking, but people ain't paying attention. So it's like they sneakily doing it. You know what I mean? Throw the little bait out there. Yeah, he worked Orthodox too. People like, oh wow, look at that. Whole time they're over there beating up Southpaws, over there chasing down Southpaws. I know what's going on. Yeah, it'd be a hell of a payday, Urban Mac. It'd be a hell of a payday for both of them. You know what I mean? Maybe it get Pac out the red if he in the red. Knocked out again. He worshipped the European. Oh man, damn Blitz. He said he want to see him get knocked out. I feel you. What's good with my guy Cal Cooler though, man? How you feeling, family? Pay good attention. Yeah, yeah, man. It took your boy just a second. I wasn't thinking about it because I was enjoying the ride too. You know what I'm saying? Then I was like, hold on, something just dawned on me, and I'm like, we was talking about it yesterday, and somebody was like, yeah, man, you fight Loma, that'd be like 3 Southpaws in his last 4 fights. I'm like, really? Then I start thinking like, and then you hear the video from Shakur grandfather and what he mentioned. Then you see what he in there working on. It's like it all makes sense. And that's how you become more and more dangerous, more versatile. He adding another wrinkle to his game. It's crazy. I said that before. It's wild. It's crazy. It's fun to watch though and see him doing it. Showtime the guy. What's good with it, fam? Daniel, what up with it, man? How you feeling? Pacquiao compete any gas station thug even right now? Gas station thug? Yeah, maybe a gas station thug, but not no damn Barrios or Tank Davis. I think he trying to go to sleep. Think he trying to go night-night. You know what I'm saying? I think he trying to go night-night. He got to chill on that. I don't know, but you never know. And real quick, too, because I had forgot to bring this up yesterday. Real good fight, y'all. Man, why ain't nobody talking about this, man? They tripping. Why ain't nobody talking about this? Man, Vergil Ortiz got him an opponent. He ain't got to play with Ryan no more, bro. He about to fight Bohachuk. The dude that went in there and punched on Mendoza like that and swelled Mendoza's face up and jaw like that. August 10th, this shit coming up right around the corner, man. It's right around the corner. I want to see this, man. This going to be a good fight, man. This going to be a good scrap right here. I ain't hearing enough people talking about it. I'm like, man, I forgot to mention it yesterday because we was cooking, but I ain't forget today. Damn it, this is going to be a fight right here. This is slugfest. These dudes, man, whoever got... This going to come down. This going to be a war of attrition, and whoever landed better shots, yo. This dude, Bohachuk, is heavy-handed, bro. He punched Brian Mendoza face crazy, man. He had him looking wild, man. He had him looking crazy in the face. Hey, Nick Ballin TV, that's a fact, bro. Had his girl feeding him and shit. I'm like, bro, he looks bad. Why they upload this video? Who out there was it to upload the video? They announced it was only 4 weeks to promote. Yeah, I ain't talking about this, and we got to. Wilder with Jared should be the fight to make. Jared fighting Bacoli, Casanova. I know you probably know that, but that's who he got up next, Bacoli. And Martin Bacoli, and Bacoli is good. That's a good, real good test for Jared Anderson. That's not a fight that people can complain about either. Hey, man, me too, Trey. That's why I said, hey, this a fight, bro. This a fight. This a fight right here. This, and again, I told y'all again, I was right again. Didn't I tell y'all they was gonna get this dude a couple of warm-up fights, a couple of fights to acclimate to the division, kind of test him out, see where he at, and then they was gonna start putting him in there with some people that could challenge him. And right on cue, he had a couple fights. He had, what was it with the Tim Tszyu? It was supposed to be Tim Tszyu, right? That fell out because of the cut didn't heal properly, and now he fighting Bohachuk, a guy that just was beating the hell out of Brian Mendoza. Man, it's gonna be a scrap, bro. This gonna be a war because Ortiz only know one way, Bohachuk only know one way. Hell yeah, B-Dog. Hell yeah, it's a dangerous fight. That's why I say nobody can complain about that one. Sheen and Wilder both past their prime, throw them on the undercard. Damn, man. He said throw my boy on the undercard. Damn, undercard. Undercard fighter is crazy. The McCauley fight. Yeah, the McCauley fight gonna be dangerous though. You're gonna find where Ortiz is. And this one, for sure. Salute to my guy Dante Boxing Talk, man. How you feeling, bro? What's good with it, man? Yeah, Bohachuk, man. He coming to win too, though. You already know he ain't gonna lay down either, bro. He not gonna lay down. This ain't gonna be no easy fight for Vergil. You know what I mean? Verge got his work cut out for him, for real, y'all. Got his work cut out for him. Let's see how he handle a guy that's really gonna apply pressure, come to win. Got some good punching power in both hands. This gonna be a fun, man. This gonna be an action. I can't see this being no other way, cause y'all. I can't see this fight being no other way. Vergil take chances. He a killer. He got that temperament. He got that fighting spirit. He just want to hurt you. Vergil want to break you down, and everything be hard. He throw everything hard, bro. Damn near, anyway. Damn near. Unstoppable force. Unstoppable for y'all. I'm telling you. 60-40. Mendoza talking bullshit. Broke his jaw. Yeah, he did him. He did him filthy, bro. Look at my guy, Daniel. Vergil was explosive too. I love it. That's what I was thinking, Ant. Who get hit first, right? Who get hit with the clean shot first, the right shot first? You know what I mean? Whoever got the better chin is gonna be a war of attrition, I think, too. Who you get what I'm saying? Who really willing to push that pace and gut it out? I think that's what kind of fight this is gonna be. Neither guys are defensive wizards, and that's just not what they do. It's gonna be like two trains on the same track. That's what this fight remind me of. Two trains on the same track. That's what this gonna be. Because neither guy don't really like to take backward step. Neither guy's no fleet-footed individual. They coming to hurt you and hurt their guy. Like Bohachuk was bringing all smoke against Mendoza. All smoke the entire fight. And Mendoza tough as hell, man. But I don't know. Y'all think Mendoza could have took a beating like that from Vergil? I don't know. I ain't never seen nobody take no beating like that from Vergil and make it all 12. Obviously, now he got 100% KO ratio still. Man, I'm telling you, yeah, Ortiz gonna get him, man. Gonna be wise to bet on the stoppage. I'm telling you, I'm bad. Ortiz for the stoppage, man. Hell with it. Ortiz for the stoppage, bro. Ortiz for the stoppage. Is that boy Ortiz free 99? You know what I'm saying? Free 99, man. Free 99. Vergil got a tight little defense when he uses it, yeah. But like you said, he's far from risk adverse. Yeah, because he like to get in there and mix it up. He pretty solid. He be solid behind that high guard because he's fast enough and dangerous enough to kind of where guys don't fully take advantage of the fact that he fights behind that high guard sometimes. Because he's enough of a threat where you get me, guys just don't get too comfortable with him. You know what I'm saying? They'll let some shots go. Of course, they're gonna fight back, but you can't get greedy with Ortiz because he's showing you the high guard because he got the ability to just explode. And that, yeah, facts. Quick, sharp. It's aggressive. Like he fight with a lot of passion and energy, and that shit matter. Ortiz fight like he is trying to punch through you and destroy you. Like I love watching him fight. I love watching him fight, bro. And I'm finally glad that he's in this position where he's fighting somebody that the people feel like can really test him, because this would be the ultimate test I think he's had in his career, and it's at another weight class, and people still got questions about what his health is or is not at this point. So it's gonna be one of them. Say, ain't Bohachuk a Samson fighter? I think you're right. I think Vergil has more concussive power and Bohachuk bludgeons his opponents. I think you're right, B-Dog. I like the way you put that. I couldn't agree more, bro. I think you're right. I think you're right, bro. I think he do bludgeons his opponents. Like he does that damage. It builds up over time. But Ortiz is, if he beating you up, do you necessarily make it to that? You know what I mean? That second part of the fight if he getting hands on you like that. So Let's see what these guys' defense be like on the night. Because both of them going to have to be smart, but both of them going to want to take chances. So that's why I say, man, who get caught first is going to be interesting because this going to be a fight right here. This damn sure going to be a fight. This is going to be a fight. I think Vergil is going to really try to make a statement. And this would be a fight to do it too. T.O. versus Pitbull. I mean, he said he entertained wanting to fight Pitbull. He said he'll fight Pitbull. So yeah, man, August 10th, man. Vergil Ortiz, man. Serhii, Bohachuk. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Step up fight for Ortiz, a dangerous fight too, in a fairly new weight class. It's gonna be entertaining to see. And bro said Berlanga and Chris Eubank. Yeah. So just to speak on that real quick, Canelo Alvarez's 2 final candidates for his next opponent are reportedly Chris Eubank and Edgar Berlanga. You know, Chris Eubank Jr. and Edgar Berlanga, which is whatever at this point, bro. Canelo clearly doing whatever the hell he wants. So I think I'm safe to say I'm about to just start ignoring this guy. It's Canelo bogus, man. He don't really want to fight nobody that we want to see him fight. He only want to make money at this point. Canelo ain't in it to prove to you that he great. He feel like he proved that enough times already in his career. So he just want to make money at this point. I'm convinced. And I try to understand it, but again, it's tough in boxing. You can't just coast. And that's what he kind of trying to do. All fights are dangerous. All of them are risky. I want to point that out. I understand that. But I understand what these layups are, too. I understand what these free throw fights are, too. You know what I'm saying? They're not guys that's supposed to challenge you like that. You know what I mean? They're like, for example, the Edgar Berlanga thing might work because you can sell people on knockouts. The fact that he get knockouts. And I think in his last fight, he got a knockout, too. So that's one thing they could be pushing. Well, he's coming off a knockout. You know what I mean? Could he be like, it's the same thing with Jaime Munguia. Dude had a lot of knockouts and an impressive record, but against who? I'm not saying he ain't fight nobody, but he was taking a big leap up in competition when he fought Canelo. And the experience factor, even though he had a ton of fights, the experience factor was still a significant enough gap where that's how the fight played out. You've seen that play out. Same thing with Edgar Berlanga. Significant experience gap, skill level, those things, fighting on the stage. Like these dudes are at disadvantages. Like they might, their only real advantage is youth. And in this instant, in this situation, when it comes to Canelo, it doesn't necessarily help him, right? Because he's so experienced that, that your youth is going to be at a disadvantage to you to a certain degree. You get what I'm saying? Because it's going to lead to inexperience. You know what I'm saying? And this dude revisited the fountain of youth. He ain't sitting down in between rounds all of a sudden. He don't get tired. So, I don't see these dudes beating him. Same thing for Chris Eubank. I think Edgar Berlanga might have a better chance making it the distance than Chris Eubank. Gino Martel, 200 mile to get whooped by David Benavides. PR versus Mexico, absolutely. That's what they're going to push. Berlanga, crazy typo. I knew what you meant. More entertaining simply because the Mexican versus Puerto Rican aspect. Yeah, that's what they're gonna sell you. They're gonna sell you that. They're gonna sell you the rivalry angle, and they're gonna sell you that Edgar Berlanga gets a lot of knockouts. And see, he just got a knockout in as recent as his last fight. Could he be the one to knock Canelo out? Same old thing they always do. Same thing they always do. Same song and dance. It just get old after a while, and it get less believable the more they do it. The more they do it, the less believable it is. The best don't get together enough. Yeah, right. They don't. Because again, we got to stop as fans helping them put these mental and like imaginary roadblocks and obstacles in front of these good fights, while letting them lie to us. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Plant and Boo are preparing to fight. That'll be good. Yeah, that's a good fight. I did hear something about that. I did hear that they might be fighting. I want to see it though, man. I think that's a good fight for both of them. Plant and Boo Boo. I think it's a good fight for both. Gotta smash the like button for yeah, boy. I'm looking for something. My bad, y'all. Cause you see what Shakur's guard trying to see what they saying. Gino Martel, what's good with it, fam? You know what? You just reminded me, cuz. So I did have that. Salute the cigar talk. He just slid. I don't know if everybody watched it, but pardon me, I had to take my mic out for a second. But we gonna do this. We're gonna do this. This is what we're gonna do. I got you. Don't even worry about it. I got you, y'all. We're gonna get to it. T White was good with it. So based on the point of Andre's social media, something is in the workshop. PBC hasn't released their fight dates. Too many guys over there and not enough dates yet. That's why when people say to me, such and such is signed with the PBC, I'm hesitant. I'm always like, that's not really a quick fix for everybody, man. You got some things to work out in terms of dates, when activity, when you're gonna be fighting. Like people just, we know who's where on what side, but that's just not always the quick immediate fix for people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is. It is, Ann McQueen. That's a damn good. And neither guys is known as the biggest of punchers, right? But has obviously KOs on their resume, so on their record. So it'll be fun to watch. It'll be fun to watch for sure. Definitely be fun to watch. I'll tune in for sure. Plant and Boo Boo. Matter of fact, I would love to see it. But let's get to this, man. And salute to my guy, Najee from Cigar Talk. Yeah. Sneaky pop, yeah. The junior not prime, so it was really cracking the shoulder roll. Yeah, I get you. I get it. Jew Division, my guy. Shit, at this point, but shit, nobody's been able to crack it, so I think it'll be cracking the shoulder roll to a certain degree, right? But I think it's a risky fight at what Floyd is 50 now. I mean, that's the biggest issue with that. Could he pull a George Foreman type thing, come back old as hell, fight a prime young fighter like a Tank Davis and do anything? I seriously doubt it, but I know people would be highly entertained and they would watch it. You know what I'm saying? Mr. B, what's good with it? Twitter feed is more entertaining than boxing performances, no punch power. I feel you, Mr. B. I'll just say this. Everybody can't be a puncher, bro. That's something people born with. And the craziest thing about it is, it's like when we had Deontay Wilder knocking everybody out. Remember, people were saying, but he can't box. Then you got somebody that can box but don't knock everybody out. And now they're like, but he don't knock nobody out. He don't got no punching power, but he could box. And I always say that not to try to like take up for him, but it's called boxing, not knockouts. Now, yeah, knockouts sell. Knockouts are entertaining. Punching power is great, but we all know you born with that. And everybody just don't have that God-given punching power, right? But at the same token, you hear the guys that get in the ring with him say he got respectable power, and you don't just want to run in there on him. You've seen him hurt Artem a couple times on Saturday if you watch that fight. So I wouldn't say he don't have no punching power. He's just not a puncher. And that's okay because, again, this sport is not called punching. It's called boxing. And he does that at the highest level. I'm going to always say that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think he got popped too. I just think people I think maybe they subconsciously stacking it up to punchers and other people. But, obviously when you stacking them up to that's a different conversation. But to keep saying somebody don't have power, but you just seen a fight where he hurt a guy and had him in survival mode for some rounds, it's tough. Melvin was good with Whitaker and had power. He's on the pound for pound list for years in the 90s. It's crazy how everything changed, right? But let's get to this, man. Salute to everybody in the building, rocking. with your boy. We ain't done. Nobody was walking Shakur down. He fought guys who can crack. That's what I'm saying. Just seen it with Edmund, even with one hand, and people still don't get it. Yeah, it's called boxing, bro. And that's not knocking nobody that get KOs. I'm just appreciating the sweet signs. Like, that's what he shows me. You know what I mean? And then I'm highly entertained by a guy that knows how to get and produce knockouts. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good for me. I appreciate the sweet signs. But let's get to this, man. Salute this cigar talk, my guy.
We in Newark, like this way you grew up over here for
Yeah. I grew up right here, all around this motherfucker. My mother lived down the street, my grandfather lived right here. We lived down the street the other way. We lived
the whole little.
Yeah. I went to down there every public school in Newark.
Hold on, was you like running around in this little lot? Like, is this shit the same? Like, as when you grew up, do it look the same?
It looked the exact same. We used to play like manhunt and shit.
Oh yeah.
Manhunt, 1, 2, 3, manhunt type shit.
For sure.
But we used to be wilding around, right? Playing football. We play everything down this motherfucker.
All right, okay. Man, obviously, just came off the Autumn fight.
Yeah.
How you feel, man? I'm gonna get into a whole bunch. There's a lot going on right now, but how you feel? Like, what's your first assessment of everything that went on Saturday?
Actually, I went back and watched it. I can't like make a judgment or like have true feelings about it until like I go back and watch it. But like, so you like when you go and do the interviews after, like you talking, but you don't really know.
You don't know
like,
it. You gotta watch it.
Yeah, because you got the adrenaline flowing. There's a lot going on at the event, but I feel good after I went back and watched it. I seen the areas where I could improve on. I seen the areas where I did a lot of good things. So honestly, I felt it was a B. I give it a
okay.
B.
All right.
B, yeah.
What you think? All right, so you said this.
And that's crazy. It's crazy he said a B, right? I said the same thing. I said a B plus, actually, right? You know what I mean? There's some holes left there, but definitely went an A, but B plus. I think that was fair. I think that was realistic.
Stuff that you see that you can improve on. What you give me 1 or 2 things that you saw that you was like, all right, I could get better on that.
I'm just getting like adjusted to like this 35 weight class.
Yeah.
So I say like getting stronger.
Okay.
Getting stronger, cause like Artem, he felt like strong as a motherfucker. Like
his punches or just him like
him in general.
Yeah.
And his right hand.
Oh, okay.
His right hand, I'm like, oh, he got a little. Everybody act like I'm scared of power, but that nigga could crack.
Yeah.
But that, and then also staying focused. I think that I kind of lost a little bit of focus during the fight, and if I'd have kept my focus, I may have had a stronger chance in getting him out of there.
Yeah. I think one of the things I know people was kind of talking about, and again, we only see on ESPN, we get to see maybe like 3 rounds in the corner.
Yeah.
And it was like you and your grandfather, it ain't feel like, it wasn't no dissonance, but it was just like, I feel like he telling you to use a jab, you like, man, I'm gonna stop him. What was that? Like just you in the corner with him and y'all interaction?
See, ESPN tried to like put it out there and like attack it. So once they see it, they trying to get close up on it and show it. But truthfully, me and my grandfather done that. How many times in our career? Yes.
Okay.
When I fought.
And I'm trying not to stop it too much. Just let it rock out because I know this is great work always by Najee. But then y'all hear me say that. I wasn't trying to make no excuse for him, but people don't like to hear nothing other than negativity. Once something is deemed a negative. I said that. I said, they do that all the time. It's just being magnified right now because of the situation, him being in the last fight of his contract. Anything that they can put out that's going to hold him in a negative light, that's what they did. And it's unfortunate. That's the nature of the business, man. And this is a storm that he going to have to weather. You got to think, Floyd went through this. And I'm not saying he Floyd, but Floyd went through bullshit. Think he ain't going to go through it? So, and he ain't the attraction that Floyd is. That Floyd was. You get what I'm saying? So he definitely gonna go through the shit. So that's all you seeing.
I'll give you an example. When I fought Jamel Henry, I'm punishing him.
Yeah, bad.
I come back to the corner. My grandfather say something. I'm like, what? And me and him kind of, go back and forth. But it ain't like a real back and forth. Like I understand my grandfather is the best coach. I understand everything that he was saying was correct. Even when I went back and watched it again, I'm like, what he's saying was correct. It just was the delivery. Because you got to understand, that's still my grandfather. That's who, like,
raised,
you feel me? So I look at certain things when he's saying it, and I might take it the wrong way. But now that I'm watching and knowing, I got to just adjust and be able to, like, ignore the delivery part, because sometimes he got, like, a bad delivery with it. But, like I said before, when I fought Jamel, I remember coming back to the corner after the 4th or 5th round, my grandfather like, you let him back in the fight. I'm like, what? like, Papa, what the hell is you talking about? How am I letting him back in? I'm cooking him. Like, I'm putting hands on this dude. But he got his reasons why he do it, and I appreciate him. He just wanted to bring the best out of me, but...
and you know that's how trainers do. They say certain shit to, like, you know, try to inspire something in you. I think the main thing I took from it, he wanted you to use the jab more.
And he's right. He's right, because when I was letting it flow off the jab, that's when it was coming. That's when everything was, like, working how it was working. But truthfully speaking, we live and we learn. We get better. The media and the public and everybody is the people that's trying to make it more than what it was.
Okay. Do you feel like, because you said that, and I know you said that on Twitter, I think yesterday or today, like, ESPN is hyping shit. Like, do you feel like that? Because there was a part, I didn't like that too, where they showed people that was leaving, I think it was 11th, 12th round or something like last round. I be at most of the fights, and when it's a decision that's not close, usually you see a lot of people leaving so they could beat the traffic. So I see that a lot anyway. Man. But for you, it turned into a narrative. So when you seeing that, is that shit that, do it make you mad? I don't know if ESPN's doing it on purpose. I can't say I know that, but how do you feel
come
with
on
that?
Now. We got to be honest now. Like, we got to be real.
Is that what you think?
We know they did it. Like, it was a purposeful job. Like, they knew what they were trying to do when they did it. Their purpose is to destroy me by any means necessary, while not looking like they're doing that, but they were doing that. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I can't do nothing about it. I ain't got no control over it. I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing. We seen that the arena was packed.
Yes, it was.
We see and the numbers that they were saying was lies.
Arena was packed.
And I mean, I'm a drawer, so they can't stop me.
Right.
And real quick, y'all, just to stop it real quick. Where is this at? For what it's worth, man, speaking of any numbers that was spoken on, this did get dropped, you know what I mean? And they was talking about the average that aired in the audience, you know, 1.1, it peaked at 1.2. They said this numbers don't include ESPN Plus viewership, only linear TV viewers. ESPN Plus figures aren't released by ESPN. So, again, man, all I'm saying is I'm not about to create no whole narrative and try to convince people that he's some type of amazingly big draw. But all I'm saying is there's a consistency in his drawing power. There's consistency there. There's something to build off, right? People genuinely show an interest in seeing him fight. Like I said, to see it with the standing ovation that he got and different things like that. Like, people was on their feet for him. You know what I mean? Especially when he did that little standing at the end of the ring where you turn around and you throw your hands. Like, he did that move, they went crazy. It really stood out to me because that was my third time seeing him there. And that time, it seemed like it was a little bit different from the other two times. It genuinely felt like people was standing up. Like, you get what I'm saying? So don't let the crooked business of boxing deter you from the fact that people genuinely supported this dude on the night. Yo, they gone, but you know the business. Like, and I'm not glad, but in a way, it's cool that it's another example to go off other than a Shakur, right? You just seen O'Shaquie Foster, which I believe he might have one fight, if I'm not mistaken, on his contract left with Top Rank. Do you see what they just did to him in a fight where he probably won 12 zip or 11 rounds to 1 or something like that? They take the fight from him, take his belt, probably hope that he rees up with them, signs with them again. Then they could do this cycle and BS all over again. Get you beat on the way out. Do you re-sign or you can send you on your way? But either way, you're not leaving here with this belt. And that's what they made sure of. And that's foul how they did him. For Conceição, a guy that just didn't earn the win, bro. So, I mean, yeah, you get what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? They go watch it anyway, man. They could have been doing anything else. They was tuning in. And we was there, man. I enjoyed seeing them people show out like that, cheering like that, and all that, man. You know, sometimes you in front of a tough crowd, but I think he handled the situation well.
Regardless of what they do, they can't stop me. Even if they not behind it, they ain't gonna fuck it up, is it?
Nah, it's all good.
Even if they not behind it, right?
Yeah.
I'm still gonna have the same amount of people come in to show out and show up for me because I am who I am. So
yeah,
I appreciate Nook. That's what I say. Regardless the good and the bad, I appreciate Nook.
Nah, Nook definitely showing up for you. I put a tweet. I said it smell like backwoods and baccarat in here. I said this nigga had the whole hood outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely
Nah,
did,
I appreciate
y'all.
Nook. The only thing that I be wanting like the people in Nook to understand, just like do their homework on boxing and understand that boxing is an art. So it's about hitting and don't getting hit. And everybody is not Mike Tyson.
Right.
Everybody is not Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
You got fighters that's good at what they do, and I'm one of them fighters. And I'm going to keep working and keep trying to develop my power and getting stronger. But I'm not trying to be Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Do you think? Because I agree with you on that part. I feel like I put out another tweet that kind of says something similar, but I think now because Tank is the face of boxing and he get a lot of knockouts that people kind of making it like if you ain't doing what Tank doing, then they gonna say it's boring. Do you feel like it's because of how his style is that they kind of putting that on you, like wanting you to do that?
Yeah, but they gotta understand, people is blessed with different abilities. Like he's blessed with a God-given ability that he crack you. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna go down. That's his ability.
Yeah.
I'm blessed with God-given eyes. My eyes is amazing.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand how good my eyes is. I can see really good. Like punches coming my way, I know how to get away from them at any given time. And our abilities are just different. So they probably are judging me from a scale of him. But at the end of the day, he's a great fighter. He's a special fighter. I can't take none away from him. But I'm special in my own right too.
Absolutely.
I say that all the time.
When you talking about like a fight like the Artem fight, because I say that the Edwin fight you got criticized. They said you was running. They're like, all right, Shakur running. He moving around the ring. This fight, I feel like maybe after the third round, you was moving forward. He was moving. He was using a lot of lateral movement. So like, how you feel about that? Like just coming forward. Do you feel like that's a part of your game to do that as well?
Salute.
Yes, I mean I'm a
Keyshawn
versatile fighter.
Yeah.
So I can do it all in the boxing ring.
They still try.
What y'all saw was just, it was half of me. I don't even think that was even the best of me. That was like half of me. I felt like I was walking forward. I was walking him down the whole time. It's a part of my game. I think when we need to do that to get the job done, that's what we do. We will do. If we need to do this to get the job done, that's what we do. I think that I'm that type of fighter that I'm going to do whatever it takes to get the job done that night.
Yeah.
And I try to be a little bit more excited. I tried to please the fans. I stayed in the pocket the entire night. I did what I could, but you got to also give respect to guys like Artem. Guys like Artem is, once they get an opportunity with a guy like me, when they know they about to fight a guy like me and they go to top ranked gym in Vegas and go do a full training camp and get in amazing shape. I mean, sometimes it's hard to get a knockout with a durable, tough guy like that. He moved around and he was in amazing shape, so it's gonna happen.
What about cutting the ring off? Because that was one of the things that, obviously like, and again, are you used to cutting the ring off in that way? Because like, I don't really see it often that like guys is running from you. Usually they'll stay there. They might not be as aggressive, but he was kind of running that certain. I'll say maybe 3 rounds he was moving like a lot.
I want to say running. I want to say survive.
That's like, yo, this is a new part of my game that I gotta really like.
He wasn't trying to engage.
Actually, it's crazy though, cause I called the fight. Like if you go watch an interview that I did before the fight, I said round 6, 7. After I get adjusted, he gonna start running around the ring, and I knew that. And I kind of been working on it in the gym because I kind of been working on cutting off the ring. I've been watching a lot of Terrence.
Yeah.
And I know that he's real good at cutting off that angle. If you go that way, he's going to go this way. He's going to stop you from going that way, then go this way. But it's different. I got to get a little bit better at it. It comes with the territory. Every day is a learning process with me. I'm the type of person that, okay, after this fight, we got to work on this. And I'm going back to correct whatever I needed to work on. With this fight right here, it was more so to let everybody see, look at my feet. It's coming forward this time. Y'all see, y'all act like I can only do this, and y'all created a false narrative that I'm just a runner. All I do is move around the ring. But look at my feet. I'm walking him down. I'm coming forward this time. I'm not going to stop going forward. Ain't nothing he's going to do to get me to stop coming forward. So that was really more so what I was trying to show this time around. But now, next time around, okay, if God get the moving, now we're going to cut out the ring. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Yeah. And just be prepared for all situations.
So what about the punch output, though? Because that was one of the the critiques that was happening. Is like, yo, we feel like Shakur didn't throw enough punches, or he wasn't as offensive as we, want him to be. When you hear that critique, is that something you feel is valid, or you like, nah?
Yeah, that's another new thing that comes with the territory. I mean, at the end of the day, people going to find anything to say. There's always going to be something. So I just got to live with it. But like I said, I'm going to work on that too. I appreciate the fans and the people that feel whatever they feel. So, okay, we'll up the pace. But it was times that I was letting it up. I was letting off in there. Yeah. Like I was letting off, but you got to understand too, Artem has power too. Yeah. So you still don't want to get hit with big shots. Like who the fuck
you chasing
you feel me? Like who the fuck want to go in there and just get hit with shots knowingly like, okay, I'm gonna just let this nigga hit me just to open up more and try to get my shit off the. I'm not that type of fighter, and I will never be that fighter. So if
and you see that, and that's just something people got to deal with. That's just something you got to deal with. I get it. It's an appreciation we share and we have for a guy that's willing to take a punch to give one, but you can't expect everybody to do that. He wouldn't be as good defensively at all if he chose to do that. And again, just being real, some people are just not blessed in the way he is, whether it's the eyes, the reflexes, just, being able to see what's in front of him and react to it. Everybody not blessed in that way, the same way he wasn't blessed with God-given one-punch knockout power, right? Like he said, everybody is blessed with their abilities and being great in their own way. It's not all greatness doesn't always come in the same package. It just don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, and again, it's all what people like too.
Fans are watching me to say, oh, I want to see Shakur get hit and then give out punishment. It's not going to happen.
All right, but what about when you hurt him? Because that was the big one. Because you definitely hurt him to the body. I would say it was probably like round 6 or 7, I feel like, maybe 8. It was somewhere in the middle rounds that I remember you hurt him to the body and he was acting like it was low, but he was backing up. In those moments, is that something that you feel like, maybe I could be a little less cautious and go try to get it? Or are you still in the defensive zone no matter if he hurt or not?
He asking great questions, man.
A hurt fighter is the most dangerous fighter. Like I know boxing, so I understand, like I really study the sport, right? Yeah. So I'll give you an example. I got all types of examples for this. Yeah. Remember Anthony Joshua when he hurt
Andy Ruiz?
And what'd he do?
He ran in there,
jumped on him, and got cooked, right? He got clipped.
You right.
But it was just a dangerous guy at the time. I can work on my finishing. Yeah. And I will. I'm gonna go back in the gym and work on it. But I'm still gonna be on the lookout. I'm not the guy that's gonna be in that motherfucking ring getting wobbled, hurt, get put. It's not gonna happen.
Young boy ain't beat, man. He like, nah, bro. Like, y'all can miss me with all that. Take a punch to get one, right, Dante? Why take a punch if you don't have to get? Yeah, man. If you don't have to, man. I'm telling you. Again, it's just like I've never heard somebody be condemned for being good defensively. I've never heard that. I've never heard that before. I've never seen that. I've never witnessed it to this level where they like, nah, I'm tired of defense. You need to do that. Like I told you, I played a clip where dude said, I just want to see Shakur go in there and swing to go get a guy and don't worry about what's coming back. Just swing. I was like, what the hell? Man, I guarantee you he'd already took a loss if he'd have did what that guy suggested. And of course, it's coming from a guy that's sitting in his chair like I am, that don't got to take punches, talking about what you want to see. You want to see that shit? Go watch the UFC. Go watch Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Go watch wrestling. Go play a video game. This shit ain't video game. People be acting like this is a video game. Yeah, you got to go in there. You got to let them hit you to get. No, the hell you don't. No, you don't. I'm glad he going to stay the way he is. But also, like somebody mentioned, he got to understand what come with that too. Everybody ain't going to appreciate your style the way you are. Everybody not going to have the level of understanding of boxing that you have. And you know it's a lot of casual fans, not to say that everybody is, but there are a fair amount of people that truly support you and appreciate what it is that you do. There are people that's not killing you for your performance. Oscar Valdez was one of them people that you fought. He said he was impressed. He wasn't bored. He was impressed the way you was trying to go get this dude when you don't typically do that. So it's just it all depends on how you look at it. I mean, I always find it to be convenient that the toughest critics are the people that don't have to do this shit. The toughest critics are the people that don't have to do it. The ones that do it, you know, you got some that get on his ass, right? But for the most part, you got people like, man, I think people overblowing it. And that's all I said. Nah, he's not. He's not. But he still need to understand that he's not going to appeal to the casual fans. You know what I'm saying? I said that. He got a diehard fan base. He got more of a, you know, guys that really watch the sport, I think, are supporters of him. You know what I'm saying? Not so many casuals. You get what I'm saying? Because of his style don't, you know, attract casual fans, but the true diehards of the sport. And I think there's drawing power in that. I think there's authenticity in that. You get what I'm saying? Now, of course, more is better. But again, you know, it's better to have something going for yourself than nothing at all. Let's finish getting to this. He was asking some great questions.
No matter if he hurt or not.
A hurt fighter is the most dangerous fighter. Like I know boxing, so I understand. Like I really study the sport, right?
Yeah.
So I'll give you an example. I got all types of examples for this.
Yeah.
Remember Anthony Joshua when he hurt
Andy Ruiz?
And what'd he do?
He ran in there,
jumped on him, and got cooked, right? He got clipped.
You right.
But it was just a dangerous guy at the time. You know, yeah, I can work on my finishing.
Yeah.
And I will. I'm gonna go back in the gym and work on it. But I'm still gonna be on the lookout. I'm not, like I said, I'm not the guy that gonna be in that motherfucking ring getting wobbled, hurt, it's not gonna happen. Like my eyes is too good. And when it do happen, God forbid, I'm still gonna be on point.
Right.
Cause my main objective and my main goal is to come out that motherfucker victorious.
So listen, but I ain't gonna
talk to him, man. Talk to him. That's what they hate. They can't stand that.
It's you.
They can't stand it. Let me real quick, y'all. I'm gonna try to stop it again. That's what got people mad. They like it's what the resistance he put out when people complain about the style, but at the same time he telling you, hey, look, I'm sticking to what I know. I'm sticking to what got me here. I'm gonna be me. Y'all gonna have to deal with it. You get what I'm saying? It's funny. It's funny that it's like that, but that's why I appreciate him. He like, man, miss me with all this going out here, getting wobbled, getting knocked down, taking unnecessary punishment. Nah, bro. My main objective, and I said this, and this is what I picked up from him very early. This dude is a winner. I don't care about trying to prove to people if he's the most exciting. I don't care. That's what I appreciate about this dude. He goes in there and he knows how to get the job done. And he don't care who don't like it. You don't like it, he might care a little bit. He gonna talk some shit, but he gonna do him when it's all said and done. He gonna do him and when it's all said and done. You know, said dude's way too careful. This is boxing. Exactly. You gotta be careful because this is boxing. I think he just explained to you, and he gave excellent points as to why you shouldn't do that, but we'll still say, you're too careful. This is boxing. Everybody got their style, bro. What people call careful, I call it being defensively sound. They don't want to admit it. They want to it's funny how even despite what the numbers tell you, people will still try to argue that point and try to say, nah, he's just scary. Yeah, it's not that he got good eyes. Like, just give credit where it's due. The man is hard to hit. He got a style that's difficult to deal with. Simple. So that's also I ain't counting him out against nobody. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't counting him out against nobody. Official, everything was good with it, fam. Yeah, that's what they don't like about him. That man is a winner, bro. Oscar Valdez is really good behind the camera. Speak very, very clear. Yeah, I like how he speak. Articulates himself very well, Remo. King Turner, my guy. How you been, Brody? Good to see you in the building as always, man. Y'all keep hitting that like button for your boy. We ain't done. We gonna keep rocking out. But yeah, official, everything. That's what they hate, man. The best advice he'll hear is from Knockout Boxing 86 TV. That's my guy, man. KO be cooking. He always making good points. But again, man, for me, I don't know what's best for a guy. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I do. It's just for him to figure that out. That's what he got to figure out. I'm always gonna vouch for the talent that I see. I ain't see nothing no different. I still think he's every bit as talented as I've been thinking. And until somebody do something to show otherwise, I ain't gonna think no otherwise. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to it, man. Salute to my guy KO because he always cooking.
And then the other one, I interviewed Edgar Berlanga. They hate him too for some reason. They hate Edgar Berlanga
Yeah, they
too.
do hate. Nah, I don't think Edgar hate fucking with mine though.
Nah,
my
yeah, you got to, yo.
My shit at a high level.
Dog, why you think though? Like, why do you feel like people just, like they just, you know what I mean? It's the hate, it's the Shakur hate train kind of happening right now.
Because I'm going up. When I wasn't like going up, it wasn't that. When I start going up,
crazy
that's when it's that. You watch a lot of the greats, but when he start going up, oh, Bud this, Bud that, niggas start hating.
Right.
Even fucking Tank. We didn't say Tank. Tank for years and years, niggas hated on him, right? Now niggas is just starting to be like, okay, you feel me? Like, but I think it just comes with the territory. I think
you got a point.
All the greats. I watch Kobe. I study the game, so like I'm watching all types of.
Say this real quick. The love that I think Tank Davis is getting now is him getting his just due, because for so long he was getting hate, like Shakur said. I think it came in opposite. I don't think it was always a love affair with Tank Davis the way it is now. So that's one thing I do appreciate, the fact that he kind of getting his flowers now, people giving him his just due, so to speak, right? So I think that's good. I think that's good for Tank Davis, man. Deservingly so. People finally kind of catching on and realizing that he done accomplished a nice bit, and it's a lot more for him to get done. Crazy K was good with it. Nah. That was just, they do that all the time. Like, I don't know if you missed it. He talked about that a little bit in the interview, but let's get back to it. I feel you. Let's get back to it.
Sports.
Yeah.
And hate come with it. All these dudes gonna hate me because I'm a winner. If I go,
that's a fact.
Fucking lose, all the haters gonna be happy. They're gonna be excited. They're gonna be or some I told you so. I told you this. I told you that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I gotta live with it. I watched Floyd. Floyd still to this day had one of the greatest careers of all time. Everybody hate Floyd. Why do everybody hate Floyd so much? He can't say nothing without a bunch of niggas, and it be the niggas too. That be the real issue that I don't be like. Cause it's like, damn, like y'all supposed to be rocking with us. The Mexicans, they gonna sit there and love Ryan Garcia to the death. He say he going to rehab. Everybody, yes, we're so happy for you.
Right.
Like, feel me? But the black niggas, they on some funny shit.
They on your head.
Come on, man.
Is it a point that you do the hate bother you? Because I see people like, oh, he responded back on Twitter, so he mentally they getting in his head and shit like that. Like, does the hate part bother you at all, or do you embrace it? Like,
I'm embracing it.
Yeah.
If somebody say fuck you,
or
if somebody say fuck me, I ain't gonna say you because y'all people different.
Yeah.
But me, somebody say fuck me, I'm gonna say fuck them.
Trey.
Right.
Plain and simple. So okay, if a nigga, I'll give you an example, the Marcus Brown nigga, right?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Blah blah blah, talking, he on his knees talking about Tank. Okay, get off your knees, nigga. That's all I'm gonna let you know. Get off your knees. Then you talking to me. You can't compete with me. I known you for years, bro. You never been on my level in like life.
Yeah.
We talk boxing, like, you never been on my level, bro.
It's all
so like, you can't talk to me, bro. You can't tell me, oh, this, that, that. Oh, this, you could do this, and man, shut the fuck up. What you did in your career? You was a boxer, nigga.
Right.
I don't be attacking the niggas that don't even matter. I'm attacking the
niggas that was in it.
That's talking. Like, you can't talk. Ishay Smith and all these other goofy ass niggas. Like,
man,
I will say this. To his credit, he with the history that him and Devin Haney shared when he lost, and people took it, as an opportunity to go crazy and talk crazy about him. You always remember who didn't do it. Always remember the guy that's always giving Tank Davis his Super Bowl fight his credit, saying how he's skillful and always picking him to knock these guys out that he fighting. So to his credit, I level with him in that regard. He don't be having much as an opinion on everybody as they do on him. That's probably what killed him. Because when people fight, he'll say whatever and just go about his business, but he not taking it as an opportunity to try to shine on you not looking good. But when it's him, that's what everybody do. Everybody feel like they got the best advice for him. Everybody feel like they know what's best for him. Man, people be, stay off of Twitter, man. Do what you want to do. It's your career. You got to live with it. Like you said, I'm not here to argue about him on Twitter and his personality and how he mingled with the fan. Listen, I can't vouch for none of that. All I know is it's a damn bad, just a talented individual, and I just want to see him in the best fights possible. That's it. That's all. You know what I mean? But I do, to his credit, he make a lot of sense, and he is right when he say that. When it's him, everybody got an opinion. All these people think they know what's best for him, how he should move, where he should sign. Think about how people be talking. Even though he showed you how he fight for the most part, he pretty much explained to you why he fight that way. You still got people talking about, yeah, knock him out. Knock him out. You got to knock him out. Well, you said it. You got to knock him out. Do this, do that. I don't, man, do you. Most importantly, do you. Stick to the script. Do what works for you. Understands what come with that. You don't have to go back and forth with people on Twitter because you will never be able to make everybody happy. You shouldn't try. And just ignore the outside noise. You in control of your career, man. You in a good position. You ain't lost yet. Just keep winning, bro. Keep on winning. And like I said, when you in there with the top level guys, you got to show your ass too. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Didn't I say Ishe be on bullshit? Yacht man, attacking other cats' business unnecessarily. Yacht Ishe is a wag ass hypocrite, way too much. Yeah, I seen him going at OG too, Cal Cooley. I seen him trying to go at the OG too. I was like, yeah. I just see when I see you get into too many arguments with people, that's when I got a problem. But that's something about him that I respect, man. He don't do a lot of kicking people when he down. And think about it. He win and people shit on him more than they do with people that struggle in fights and lose. I don't care about what he talking about. That's some hypocritical, like selective outrage type of shit. If y'all got that energy, have that energy for T.O. that was supposed to walk through Claggett, right? Knock him out, right? Wasn't he looked at as an explosive guy once upon a time? Have that energy for every fighter. Don't just go overboard when it's one guy. You get what I'm saying? Have that energy for all fighters across the board. But man, he always find his way into something. And it's always with the younger fighters. It's always a disconnect. I think it's his approach, and I think it's the way he be reaching out. Think about it. Imagine you putting in the work, putting in all the work, taking the punches. You get what I'm saying? It's your career. You got to deal with this shit. You working hard, and everybody telling you what's best for you and what you should do and how you should do it. Look how sensitive boxing is. We really care about what somebody's Twitter feed look like rather than they do in the ring. Oh, man, he tweet more than he talk. All these fighters tweet more than they talk. A certain somebody was tweeting on and off for hours, and ain't nobody say shit about it. Nobody said nothing about tweeting. You get what I'm saying? So it's selective outrage. That's what I be hearing, man. People be mad when they want to be mad. Hey, Lee living up to that Twitter name, though. Yeah, it's funny, though. I like it. I like it, Akello. Yo, lean into it. You dig what I'm saying, Akello, my guy? Lean into it, bro. Lean into it. Have fun. Talk your shit up there. That's just what you do. Embrace it. All I'm saying is embrace it. I'm not here to criticize how he live his life, bro. Do you. Do whatever it is works for you, bro. But understand when you do something and what comes with it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? And take that shit in stride and not have to respond to everybody. Ignore some of this outside noise. Some of the people, I get it, talk your shit, but everybody don't need a response. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't need a response. And y'all smash that like button, man. We're going to keep rocking. Just to see how he moves, yeah. Yeah, man. I think he's going to speak about where he's going next in this, too. Or where he potentially would look to go next. Why stop, man? Hold on. Why did it stop like that? Hold on, y'all. I get it. Where I'm at with it. Trying to see where I'm at with it. Where am I at? 16. All right. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to do it this way. I hate when they do that. I hate this computer. Where I'm at with it. Hold on.
You know, mentally, they're getting in his head and shit like that. Like, does the hate bother you at all, or do you embrace it? Like,
I'm embracing it.
Yeah.
if somebody say fuck you,
Yeah.
If somebody say fuck me, I ain't gonna say you because y'all people different.
Yeah.
For me, somebody say fuck me, I'm gonna say fuck them.
Right.
Plain and simple. So okay, for nigga, example, the Marcus Brown nigga, right?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Blah blah blah, talking on his knees, talking about Tank. Okay, get off your knees, nigga. That's all I'm gonna let you know. Get off your knees. Then you talking to me. You can't compete with me. I known you for years, bro. You never been on my level in like life.
Yeah.
We try boxing, like you never been on my level, bro.
Right.
So like you can't talk to me, bro. You can't tell me, oh this, that, there. Oh, this you could do this, and you man, shut the fuck up. What you did in your career? You was a boxer, nigga.
Right.
I don't be attacking the niggas that don't even matter. I'm attacking the
niggas that was in it.
That's talking. Like you can't talk. Ishai Smith and all these other goofy ass niggas. Like
man, Ishai, man,
goofy.
I can't believe he talking to be honest.
Goofy. Like you was a straight cab driver. You sit here talking to me like man, you sick, nigga.
Yeah, Ishai wasn't good. He wasn't good. But all right, when people, because obviously the biggest thing you get in the, you're gonna get the Tank comparisons, right? It's just gonna be like people gonna say after this fight. I saw a lot of people saying we know he can't beat Tank now after this fight. Da da da. Do you feel like this fight is a reflection at all of what the Tank shit would look like?
No, I mean styles make fights. Tank went in there. He fought his fight with Frank, right?
Yeah.
He lost some rounds.
Yeah.
Lost a couple rounds. Yeah.
3 or 4, not 3.
That was probably part of his game plan to do that, then not come out. That's his style, though.
Right.
My style, I dominated. My style, I did what I've been doing.
Right.
This is nothing new, nothing different.
Yeah.
Like I said, the only thing I felt that I really could work on besides listening to my grandfather is my jab and working on my power. But other than that, like his style is his style, my style is my style. And when we clash, it's going to come who has the better style that night.
Yeah.
And that's all that it's going to come down to. Can he land a big shot? Because he can't give up 100 rounds with somebody like me and expect to still win the fight. I'm not that guy. I'm not just going to be sitting there letting no nigga punch on me in no type of situation. So
yeah. So I would say the only other thing I got to ask you, because they be mad, like, you don't be critiquing Shakur enough.
The youngin ain't beat. He seen them same 28 to 30 fights we seen. He like, nah, bro. Like, y'all not gonna tell me how to fight him once I get there, bro. Look, our styles gonna clash, and we gonna see who got the better style on that night. But you're not about to tell me that I gotta stand there and get punched on like the rest of these dudes. I'm not with that. Like, hell nah. My job is not to make you look good. It's to make you look bad. So when I hear people say that he ain't gonna allow Tank to look good, that's the whole goddamn point. He ain't supposed to allow him to look good. And for anybody saying that is weird. Why would he allow him to look good? Like what? How would that benefit him? If Tank is looking good, more than likely it's a melatonin nap in the process. I can't believe, like I'm telling you, I be letting, because of my even killed temperament, I be letting a lot of stuff go. People be saying some of the most ignorant shit that I've ever heard. Neither guy is supposed to let the other one look good. You think Tank trying to let him look good? Why? If that's letting him look good, then he boxing and moving his way to a victory. If Tank is looking good, he tracking you down, punching you, hurting you, breaking you down, getting you out of there. You get what I'm saying? Like, why are you sitting around allowing a guy to look good? I can't believe people be saying that like they got some type of point as to why the fight not going to happen. He not going to let Tank look good. What are y'all talking about? They're not supposed to let each other look good. It's their job to F each other up, man. Beat each other ass and make the other one look as bad as you can while you do it. Man, he know damn well. You heard him know. He know what Tank is. He was born with that God-given ability to shut the lights out with one punch if he crack you. 9 times out of 10, you out of there. What, you think a person that understands that is going to let some people outside that don't got to take none of the punches and don't got the career to dictate how he fight that guy? Hell nah, bro. I'm going to do what I see fit, bro. I'm going to fight my fight the same way he fight his fight. You just going to have to deal with it. And if you can't deal with it, you can't find a way to beat me, then you're going to lose. Simple and plain. That's the same thing with Tank. Can't find a way to outthink him and keep him out your wheelhouse and tracking you down and creating the shots that get you out of there, you in trouble, bro.
Only thing I would add to that,
girl. Yeah. How would that go? Night.
I would see some more counters. I feel like there were spots that
he was making mistakes. Floyd used to say, you make a mistake, you got to pay. I seen a couple spots that he made mistakes and you ain't make him pay. So I would say that's the only other thing I would add to that. But I thought I thought it was dominant to me. You know what I'm saying?
But he still was a tricky fighter.
Right.
Like, he's not like the easiest dude
Astro
to get in the
was
ring
good
with,
with
especially. Like, you seen him with Frank Martin. He was
Yeah,
dominating.
they definitely do.
Let's be honest, he was beating Frank Martin.
That was a tough fight for Frank.
I swear, Gertz. They be like, yeah, he's only gonna run. Don't run. Just stand there. Who you think he is? I ain't even gonna mention the name, but he ain't that. He's not the guy that's gonna let the people dictate how he fight. Sorry. It's not gonna happen. I know how he talk, I get it. But I feel like that's him. That's his shit that he talked to be confident in his ability, and he go out there and perform. You know what I mean? I don't get too carried away with what guys are saying when they amping themselves up, when they're selling a fight, when they're talking their shit. That's just what they do. That's just part of the game, man. I ain't sensitive like that, so I ain't worried about it. It don't mean that much to me.
Easy. Like, it would have been a dominant. His only issue in that fight was being in shape.
So he started losing it at the end.
Being in shape.
My God.
It was literally his.
Salute to you, bro. Great, hey, man. This one right here, because I'm just due, and they know I give everybody their credit. You asked pretty much every question I think that somebody should have asked him. You see, this is one of the best sit downs that I've listened to in a long time, and you know it's good when you got somebody. One of my bros in the chat said, "Man, he understand him a bit better after listening to him like this." Y'all hit everything in this. I think y'all hit everything.
Conditioning. This time he had conditioning to keep moving. He didn't have to move and then get tired and stop moving and standing there. Like, he could keep moving,
right,
how you said, for 3 rounds straight, and then be able to punch back. So I think that dude was a tricky fighter, but at the end of the day, I just showed that I'm levels above a 6.
My guy, Senior The Rise podcast in the building. What's good, bro? What's good with it? We can do that when the fighters made y'all. That for sure. Oh, y'all want to bet? Y'all got a little bet.
Last fighter.
For sure. I mean, I think, this part of your career is so instant to me because this the next.
Oh,
whatever you.
Hey, I gotta say this while I got Senior in here. Don't think I don't know what's going on too. Yeah, we know what's going on. We peeped the Southpaw opponent selection that's going on. We understand that y'all working y'all way to the most difficult Southpaw to deal with in the division outside of themselves, right? That's what y'all doing. I peep the work. I see what's going on. 3 of the last 4 opponents gonna be Southpaws. Shakur Southpaw, Tank Southpaw, training orthodox. I see what's going on, Senior. I just want you to know. Tell coach and them I see what's going on, bro. Oh man, let's get back to it.
This is gonna determine how a lot of shit go for you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, this was your last fight under top rank.
Where is William Zepeda?
That's what.
Bro, where is he?
That's the fight we need.
We're going to keep hyping him up to fight these guys that he's stopping in 3-4 rounds because he's throwing volume and non-stop punching. These dudes ain't in the shape that I be in. Like, come on, bro.
Is that the one you want? Because as a fan, that's the one I want to see. Somebody who will come forward, non-stop punches.
Yeah, the thing is, people don't complete the story when they talk about Tank because a lot of times their assessment is filled with emotion. And they're trying to push a narrative or make a point. So they tend to cut off. They tend to give you a piece of assessment so they can push a narrative or make their point. For example, saying Tank be losing rounds, right? That's partially true. He do lose rounds. You've seen him lose rounds in his most recent fight, right? But they'll stop right there and they'll say, oh, he just be down rounds and he just end up catching a guy and knocking him out. That's false. He can lose rounds, but you'll also see him win rounds. You'll see him pick up, take the lead on the scorecards and then knock the guy out. People don't, because I don't hate him, so I'm going to always give him all his credit. I see what he do. That's what happens. He take his time. He download data. It's no mystery. Download his data. He figure you out. He pick up on some patterns. He start to pick up the pace. Once he able to hit you with any regularity, that's when the clock start. That's when your timer is ticking. And it's like from that point, it's like how can you deal with him from that point? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you won a couple rounds early, but can you sustain it? And that's the biggest problem with people when they fight Tank. Yeah, you can start a certain way. Can you finish? Can you continue? Can you maintain it? And you've seen it time and time and time again. Seen people have good rounds, good starts, but he finished strong. It's not about how you start, it's how you finish. And he full well understands that. And the fact that he's a great finisher just makes it all the better for him. So again, when you're not hating, you just call it what it is. Yeah, he lose rounds. He's human. He's not unbeatable. He's not invincible. He's not perfect. He make mistakes, he get hit. But he also know how to pick it up, take the lead back, and get you up out of there, man. It's just no denying that. And you can look at the scorecards to back up that. Y'all know that already. But let's get back to this this dope interview.
That you all like.
If Tank gonna go fight Lomachenko, why can't I go fight the harder, maybe the harder fight? We don't know.
Yeah.
But maybe the harder fight just because Williams Zepeda volume and how much punches he actually throws.
Stylistic.
That's a good fight. It seemed like I seen videos of him where he wanted to fight and he's saying like, it's Oscar, it's not me. I want to fight.
That can't be true though. Like at the end of the day, if you really want something, like if it was deep down, I want this fight.
Yeah.
Him and Oscar is close. They close enough where you could go sit down with him. Can we make this fight happen? What I got to do to make this fight happen?
Was good with it.
I think they're banking on getting another fight or getting a fight where they can win a belt. So they.
He said, so we ain't taking fighting flat-footed Mexican, but we cool. Shakur requesting one. You have to be great with any style. That's what pound for pound this is all about. It all depends on who you talk to, Zach B. It's a difference, right? He ain't just requesting them. They keep using his name respectfully. And you know I've been following it. They've been using Shakur's name for like the last 2 or 3 fights. Meanwhile, saying they ready to fight him and going in another direction. And right now, if you're paying attention, they doing it again. Shakur just responded a while ago on Twitter. He said he about to make that call real soon. But every time he reach out, they say no. And think about it. Who should he try to fight? He can't get Loma. He obviously want that. We know who getting the Loma fight, right? They telling him Zepeda is the guy that throw 100 punches around. That's the dude that's going to be a tough fight for him. Why not? You get what I'm saying? So it's not like selecting a guy that 100% could beat. The people seem to think that Zepeda is the guy to challenge him with the volume and the style. So I'm like, yeah, let's see it. So that's really what's going on. Like you use, and he's what? He 30. What is he? 30-0. He just knocked out a mover and Giovanni Cabrera. Think it's a good fight. And I don't know I never understood the indictment on guys that are flat-footed. I never understood that. Like that's some type of crutch or disadvantage in boxing. I don't get it. But hey, man, they call Shakur flat-footed too. So hey, you got a flat-footed black fighter against a black-footed Mexican, flat-footed Mexican fighter, right? So hey, I'll watch it, bro. I'll watch it. Salute to Chris, man. We in here listening to this cigar talk interview with Shakur. Boots one of them boxers. He don't feel none. He on the ass as soon as the bell ring. Yeah, he don't really. That's Mr. No fill out. Boots don't really care for no fill out round. But that's when you got power like that and athleticism like that, you could approach the fight that way. And his temperament too. You know what I mean? He a Philly fighter, so he bred a certain way. You know what I mean? And he act like a Philly fighter. Boots really going in there trying to hurt you. You know what I mean? Irvin Mack, my guy. Much love to him. Flat-footed guy will KO you. Yeah, flat-footed guy will definitely KO you. It's just a great fight, but I think Shakur should stop paying attention to the fans and perfect his skill. I mean, look, I definitely think he should always perfect the skill. I think a lot of the stuff he should ignore from the fans, but again, pardon me, Zach B. I don't know what he's supposed to do because these same fans, people keep trying to tell him he should do this and that to get the fans. And when he say he want to fight the guy that the fans are asking him to fight, I don't see how that's a bad thing. That's what the people saying that's the fight that they saying is dangerous for him. That's the fight that they saying they want to see him in, right? Then when he say he'll fight him, they like, why he focusing on him? I don't understand what he's supposed to do. And this is not aimed at you. I said this earlier in the stream. Everybody feels like they know what this man should be doing. I done heard people say from get off Twitter, he shouldn't tweet, he shouldn't do interviews. He don't need to fight this one. Why is he focusing on this? It's like everybody got all the answers for that man. I think that's a tough situation. So he just got to keep being him, do what works for him, stay true to himself, and the rest to take care of the rest. And like you said, perfect his craft. And I agree as well. Block out the fans. Ignore their asses to a certain degree because, you don't need, you know what I mean? Juice, what's good with it? I definitely want to see him fight, but I don't trust Oscar. Yeah, man. Oscar, I do think Oscar is the one holding it up. He was holding up Tank and Ryan, I heard. So I don't think it's out the realm of possibility to hear that he holding up the Zepeda fight because he's conveniently using his name and going in another direction, which I hate. I don't rock with that. You know what I mean? He calls himself Twitter. Embrace it. You dig what I'm saying? Embrace it, bro. And Kello, I ain't no resistance, bro. Embrace that shit. Have fun with it. Because they going to call you what they going to call you anyway. That's how you do it. You embrace it, man. You have fun with it. Make a play on. Y'all calling me Twitterson? Cool. I'll call myself Twitterson. I'm going to really embrace it. So I'm going to really be that. I mean, yeah. Man, you my guy. You always got something good to add. But you get what I'm saying. You get the point I'm trying to make. Just imagine being in the shoes where everything you do, they have a problem with it. You tweet, they got a problem with it. You say Tank name, they got a problem with it. You say Zepeda, you want to fight him, it's a problem with that. You get what I'm saying? Is no matter what, he responds to somebody disrespecting him or being overly critical or trying to kick him when the climate is looking like he down and he got something to say about it. You dig what I'm saying? So, all right, man, this my guy to the end. I don't care what nobody say. I ain't gonna fanboy, but I'm gonna give him his just due. I can't shit on the man for dominating Artem. I'm sorry, and not getting a knockout. I could critique him, point out some things. He even critiqued himself. He pointed out some things. Like I said, they hit everything in his interview, man. So I'm gonna try not to stop it, man, so we could get to it. Salute to my guy, Zach B. IB. Fight regardless. I know his capabilities. He can definitely punish you. Ask Jamel Herring. Facts. Blunt Sports, my guy. What's good with it? I'm gonna be here for a little bit longer. I ain't going nowhere yet. We getting through this interview. You know, he sounds confident in what he doing. Like he just got to be himself and understand that everybody not going to appreciate that. But that's fine as long as you keep winning and you get them top guys in the ring. Then we could talk. You know what I'm saying? We could talk. Oh shit, my bad, y'all.
Man, they don't want this belt.
Right.
They don't want the WBC belt.
But he number one, I think, across the board.
Everywhere. He can fight anybody he wants.
That's true.
But who?
All right, so my question is, how do you get in this position? Because I know you seen the Bob Arum interview I just did maybe a couple weeks ago, where he tried to explain. He said, well, you know, I feel like Shakur is just a fight that he's a hard fight for anybody, so nobody wants to take it because it's a hard fight, but you can make more money fighting Tank, or you can make more money fighting Ryan. What do you feel like you got to do now to get the fights that you want?
Bob ain't never talked like that when I was signed with Tyrant, right?
No.
He ain't never say nothing bad. He ain't never go when my contract up.
Then it's that
he started talking spicy. So I can't really pay nothing he say anymore. Like I watched skims of like y'all interview. I seen some of it.
Yeah.
But
I agree, Astro. I don't believe the way in which he fought Edwin De Los Santos would get him a victory over Tank. I think he would have to be a lot more efficient, a lot better, a lot more polished on the night, a lot more focused. You know what I mean? A lot more everything. He had to be clicking on all cylinders, and even that, I'm willing to say, might not be enough. But that's not me knocking him or saying he can't win. That's me acknowledging how dangerous Tank Davis is, and I know that it's a very dangerous fight for him, and he know it. He calls it a Super Bowl fight all the time. He know that's the fight he won because he believe that's the one that people doubt him the most with. So, gotta see it.
Well, truthfully, I can't watch that because at the end of the day, Bob is not a real nigga. Bob don't run top.
Really, Shakur?
Bob is just the face. He's 90-some years old. There's 100 people in the background that really runs the company and tell Bob what to do. Bob is not the guy. Bob just the guy y'all do interviews with. He say some wild, crazy shit.
So you don't think he the one, like, you know what I'm saying? He's signing off on everything and doing all that?
No. Bob don't. They run Bob. They run Bob. Bob don't. Man, I would say what.
D for the win, my guy in the building. Was good, bro. He said Bob is not a real nigga. Now that was funny. I ain't gonna lie. Core funny as hell. Hold on, I'm gonna run it back a little bit. Yes. The man said Bob not a real nigga. Now really, Core? It just was funny. I know what he meant though. He ain't mean how I'm saying it, but I know what he meant. He's not the guy that's making all the decisions right now. He older, and he's saying there's some other people that's running things. I've heard that a number of times, not just when Shakur said it, but he just added more validity to it for what it's worth.
Keep moving. He didn't have to move and then get tired and stop moving and standing there. Like, he could keep moving, how you said, for 3 rounds straight and then be able to punch back. So, I
yeah,
think
right,
that
right,
a tricky fighter, but at the end of the day, I just showed that I'm levels above a C-class fighter.
For sure. I mean, I think, this part of your career is so instant to me because this the next, whatever you do now this is going to determine how a lot of shit go for you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, this was your last fight under Top Rank.
Where is William Zepeda?
That's the
Where is he?
Talk to
That's
him.
the fight we need.
We're going to keep hyping him up to fight these guys and he's stopping in 3-4 rounds because he's throwing volume and non-stop punching. These dudes ain't in the shape that I'll be in. Like, come on, bro.
Is that the one you want? Because as a fan, that's the one I want to see. Somebody who will come forward non-stop punches at you All that.
If Tank gonna go fight Lomachenko, why can't I go fight the harder, maybe the harder fight? We don't know.
Yeah.
But maybe the harder fight just because Williams Zepeda volume
and
how much punches he actually throw. Where is he at though?
That's a good fight. It seemed like I seen videos of him where he wanted to fight and he's saying like it's Oscar, it's not me. I want to fight.
That can't be true though. Like at the end of the day, if you really want something, like if it was deep down, I want this fight.
Yeah.
Him and Oscar is close. They close enough where you could go sit down with him. Can we make this fight happen? What I got to do to make this fight happen?
Right.
I think they're banking on getting another fight or getting a fight where they can win a belt. So they probably looking for a Berent.
We gonna get Berent and then unify.
They don't want this belt.
Right.
They don't want the WBC belt.
But he number one, I think, across the board.
Everywhere. He can fight anybody he wants.
That's true.
But who?
All right, so my question is, how do you get in this position? Because, I know you seen the Bob Arum interview I just did maybe a couple weeks ago, where he tried to explain. He said, well, you know, I feel like Shakur is just a fight that he's a hard fight for anybody, so nobody wants to take it because it's a hard fight, but you can make more money fighting Tank or you can make more money fighting Ryan. What do you feel like you got to do now to get the fights that you want?
Bob ain't never talked like that when I was signed with Tyree, right?
No.
He ain't never say nothing
Core
bad.
crazy.
He ain't never go. When my contract up,
then it's that.
he start talking spicy.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really pay nothing he say anymore. Like I watched skims of like y'all interview. I seen some of it.
Yeah.
But truthfully, I can't watch that because at the end of the day, Bob is not a real nigga. Bob don't run Tyrant. Bob is just the face. He's 90-some years old. It's 100 people in the background that really runs the company and tell Bob what to do. Bob is not the guy. Bob just the guy y'all do interviews with. He say some wild, crazy shit.
So you don't think he the one, like, you know what I'm saying? He's signing off on everything and doing all that?
No. Bob don't. They run Bob. They run Bob. Bob don't. Man, I would say what I wanted, but I ain't gonna say it.
All right, hold up. But
Yeah, don't say too much. Don't give him too much, champ. You know that's gonna be. You know they're gonna make 30 videos. Yeah, Bob not a real nigga. Would have took me out. Would have messed the interview. I'd have started laughing immediately. But I know what he meant, though. I know he didn't mean it like how we laughing at it, but it was funny. Bob not a real nigga. I'm telling you. Nah, really, I never knew that. Let me take a look at him again, bro. Let me let somebody pull up Pamper Bob, man. Ah, man, I had a picture in here, Bob. I took it out. Oh, no, I didn't. There you go. Flex on him. There go Bob, man. Flex on him, Bob.
Shakur gonna go out to everybody. He gonna go talk to Al, go talk to Eddie, go talk to whoever. And then he gonna realize we got the best offer on the table and he gonna come back.
Yeah, but whatever. We'll see. Yeah. Whatever. But at the end of the day, that's just like talk to big himself up. That's why his whole top ranking them whole purpose was to try to put me down.
But why do you think they would do that though?
Because I didn't re-sign with them. They sent me.
You ain't signed an extension.
Yeah, they sent.
Yeah, that's that 5 fight. What was it? 5 fight, 15 million. They took that personal, and then he put it out there that he did it. It was like, yeah, we got you. Say no more. We got you, champ.
Deal to re-sign with them. I turned it down because I felt as though my value is more than that, and I know where I'm going.
Yeah, definitely. Cause 102. He said 637 facts and
that's the reason
Vampire Life.
Santos, you think?
Come on, bro. Really use your brain. I'm fighting on Thursday night.
Yeah.
And T-Mobile Arena, they're literally trying to bring the value down. Yes, bring my value down.
Yeah.
That's their purpose. So if they bring my value down,
then they could pay you.
No, then I can come running back to them.
Right.
That's the whole purpose of the whole thing.
So you saying you?
And he get it. Who you been talking to? You paying attention, boy? Cause they trying to play you. Yeah, man. Yeah, they try to do it, man. They try to stick it to you, man. Try to stick it to you, man. Hold on. Where that clip at that I got in here? Where is it? I didn't mean to do
Bob Arum was doing Shakur Stevenson dirty. Before this fight, he knew damn well Shakur Stevenson wasn't going to re-sign with Top Rank. So Bob Arum went as far as having the commentary bash him for the sake of dropping his stock. It's a lot more to being a fighter than boxing. the business of it get real dirty. Y'all seen how those judges robbed old Shaky Foster? The fans don't appreciate skill. Now I must admit, Shakur Stevenson's performance was about a C+ to me. He was in there with somebody he wasn't supposed to be in there with. His granddad was making suggestions to get him out of there, and Shakur Stevenson just wasn't stepping on the gas. Am I saying his performance wasn't beautiful? No. I'm saying you can't talk none of that murder knockout shit and you don't necessarily get a knockout.
Man, that's fair. Salute the hot takes, man. But you see, the point was they definitely try to stick it to him. You could see it. It's just part of what they doing. They did it twice in a row. This is the crazy part. They did it in the co-main, then turned around and did some foul shit in the main. I knew the fight wasn't going to be close enough for them to try to steal it from him. So they was going to do all the other little underhanded shit. Let me check. You get what I'm saying? Let me do all this other stuff. Let me show the fans leaving. Let me you know what I mean? It's just, let me talk crazy. Let me have these guys talking. That's this part of the game, man. Help or hurt him. I think he kind of stays right where he's at, Big Dre. Respectfully, I don't think it does a whole help, but I don't think it hurts a whole lot either. I think he's still in that same position because he's still a talent at the end of the day and an undefeated champion, and somebody gonna want to rock with him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. Salute the Juice, man. Tyrone's biggest draw in America. It's crazy because I kind of was already knowing from paying attention from when people was pushing the narrative saying he don't sell. You know what I'm saying? He talking like Ice. So I kind of already knew, yo. I knew they was trying to make it seem like they don't watch him. Like that should be all bullshit. It just be for people that don't pay attention. Like, you know what I mean? You see the audience, the numbers and different stuff like that. They just be full of shit. You know what I mean? And it's just part of the game, unfortunately. An excuse for Foster rivalry too. Yeah, made excuses. Right. He bogus, bro. He know they took it from him. He know they took that from him.
Like, all right, so you fought Kasey Sal. That was, and then they put like, yo, here go the.
Not to mention, he fought the same guy Shakur Foster fought in the same building, beat the hell out of him. Ain't nobody complaining about that performance in there. They was enjoying that as watching the doctors ask if he's still good or not. He was about to get stopped several times in that fight.
He wanted to give you extension. You said no. You feel
no. I fought Yoshino.
Oh yeah, you fought Yoshino.
Then the extension came. Yeah, okay. And I turned it down.
But you think if you would have said the whole
right,
shit would have been different?
Everything would have been different. This whole shit would have been different. I would have been talked about good on ESPN. Yeah. You could even hear like when Tim Bradley tried to talk about me good. Yeah. He had to switch it up. Now you know they got them mics.
That's what you think is a conspiracy?
You know, I'm telling you, I know. Like, I really know how this shit go. I done came and seen these niggas like, and they probably gonna be mad for me telling the truth. Right. But truthfully speaking, these niggas got things in their ears, and they gotta say certain things that the boss or the higher ups is. We're telling them to say it on air type shit. So he started off talking good, and then he switched. He slowly switched.
Facts, 12.
At the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm not gonna like allow it to break me, detour me. Yeah. Like I said, I done seen
Exactly. I agree 1,000,000%, bro. Exactly. I feel the same way, yo.
Before with black fighters such as Floyd and Bud. Yeah. Where after they left Tyrant is where they went up.
Yeah. So who you speaking of Floyd, I seen you post the screenshot you and Floyd was on FaceTime. The streets is talking about that, like nigga Shakur signed him to Floyd. That's what I see people on Twitter saying. Is that something that's even possible, or something that's like an actual viable option?
I mean, it's an option for sure. Like I said, I got nothing but respect and love for Floyd. Over the years, like I wasn't signed to Floyd Mayweather. Yeah. Over the last years, now he been like talking to me a lot. Helping me out, telling me little things and tricks. Even after this fight, he called me, told me little things that I could have done better.
That's what I was talking about? Like on FaceTime?
That's exactly what we was talking about. You know, Floyd was just giving me tips. And at the end of the day, I wouldn't mind working with Floyd as long as it makes sense. And it's something where it's like it's a partnership. type of thing. And, you know, we go up. Well, I can't say we go up together. He already up.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm going to go up too. So,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I appreciate Floyd. Floyd came to a top-ranked event because of me. Like, we ain't never seen him
do that.
Come on,
right.
bro.
You're right.
Yeah.
It looked like he showed you a lot of love. I think it's definitely interesting with Floyd, the storyline, because obviously, like I said, you and Tank is the big fight. But because Tank and him beefing, if it was like you and him was together,
him and Tank was beefing, though, me and him been where we was at with it.
Right.
Like, I've been going to Floyd club in Vegas a lot.
Right.
Like, I'll go pull up on some, and it ain't no nothing. It's just me pulling up where I know where Floyd at.
Right.
Yo, come to my club. We'll sit down. Me and him talking in, what's the name of his club?
Girl Collection.
Girl Collection.
Yeah.
We sitting in the Girl Collection talking at 3, 4, 5, 6 a.m. about boxing. No cap. No,
I love their.
boxing.
I go get the little catfish bites over there.
They got the chef to make some fire shit.
Yeah, for sure.
No cap.
Okay. So, all right. Well, what about and again, I'm sure you haven't even had the chance to think about where you're gonna go and all that. Like, fight just ended, but you know, we see Eddie Hearns made it clear, like he on time, and like we want to sign Shakur. Like Eddie's making it clear that that's something that he is adamant about. When you speaking to him or just seeing the videos that you know he's doing, I see you retweet him a couple of times. I'm sure Top Rick mad or whatever, but when you
that's
see
another thing that made them mad too.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
But when you see Eddie talking like that, like, is it like, have y'all already started having conversations already, or is it just like, you know, you just?
Nah, it ain't get there yet. But you know, it's about that time. We gonna sit down and talk and see if it makes sense for me. See if it's better for my career to go in that direction. But I think Eddie Hearns is one of the best promoters.
Yeah.
Cause we give people credit for promoting, but Top Rank whole thing is they got ESPN.
Right.
So being that they got ESPN, it makes them put them above. But like promoting and promotion wise, Eddie Hearns is a better promoter than Top
why
Rank.
you say that? What you think?
I gotta ask the fighters why they keep calling him Eddie Hearns, bro. Like, who started this? Wilder. You see what you started, Deontay? See, Eddie, he called that man Eddie Hearns. Now all the fighters keep calling him Eddie Hearns, bro. With an S.
He's doing that.
Because he promote the fighters. Like, if you go really hear Eddie Hearns talk, like really go listen to Eddie talk and listen to Bob. It's Bob the face, right?
Yeah.
Listen to Bob Aaron talk. When he talking, it's like
Eddie Hearns.
He may get a fighter props.
Right.
If it's Lomachenko or like Inoue or Fury, the props go crazy. He'll do a solid job.
He ain't lying.
But
he ain't lying.
with Eddie, all of his fighters,
Freaking Fly was good, bro.
And especially the top ones, they like now they got Boots
now.
Andy Cruz, he came in the game.
I'm telling you, 12.
Andy Cruz could be.
You got to be the hill just to be the bad guy. They already forcing you to be that anyway. And then you got the grin, you got the evil grin. They hate that, bro. This man smiling pisses people off. Grown men that he never met in their life. They be at home punching in the air. This man smiling and winning, and he keep doing it the way he doing it. I'm telling you, I love it. I enjoy it. After Saturday night, I rock with him even more because I learned something about people, bro. It's about how they feel when it's him. It ain't about what he actually doing. It's about how it made you feel when he was doing what he was doing. Yeah, it made me feel like this. I was mad. I don't like the way he did this. It's like, whatever. Your ass talking about feelings and emotions. You don't care about how you actually fighting. So keep fighting your fight, man. Understand what come with it and just keep being great. Keep winning. And I think when the smoke clears, it's going to be you and Tank. The hell with everything else people talking about.
This person, that person, this person. He named top hitters already.
Right.
That's promoting.
Eddie's vocal about his.
That's promoting. I mean, if you a casual fan and you don't know no better, and this guy just got signed, and if this promoter, this guy that is on a high level for his promoting, he goes out there and say, Andy Cruz could be Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis, casuals.
You're gonna be like,
who this nigga? Like, that's promoting the fighter though. Like, and that's why I feel as though Eddie is great at like the actual job of promoting. I respect what he do because he's doing his job.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. Listen,
sound like he
I want to see you with.
some homework.
This is me though. You gotta get with Turkey, man. Turkey Al Sheik. What's up? I'm just saying I like Turkey because like, he coming in doing different shit, but he not scared to pay for the stuff that people want to see, right? He gonna come in overpay, give some bread to make sure the fight happens. So obviously Terrence Crawford, your man. Terrence Crawford locked in with Turkey. Big Baby locked in with Turkey. I feel like you got a bunch of people around that's locked in with him. Is that something you ever like thought about or considered?
Yeah, I respect Turkey. I respect everything that what up, man? I'm doing this interview right now. I respect everything with Turkey. I respect everything that he's doing. At the end of the day, he's a great asset to the sport of boxing.
Yeah.
He's trying to make the best and biggest fights happen. And I got nothing but good things to say about him, but that's on him. Like, I'm not one of them guys that's like about to just go
like
chasing him.
You feel me? Like, I'm one of them guys that if he want to like work with me, because it's now Shakur Stevenson Promotions.
Mm-hmm.
It's now I am my own boss too.
Yeah.
And I want a partnership with people and bring my stock up in that type of way. But if he want to work with me, I'll definitely all ears into hearing and want to see what
Thumbs
he got
up
going.
for the interview,
But,
man. W interview,
we'll see.
man.
I don't know.
Big Turkey, what's up, man? Come holler at my boy.
I don't know what he got going. If he even wants to do that, so we'll see.
Right. Facts.
Okay. What kind of advice do you get from Bud? Like, because I feel like Bud been in your position. Bud was you, like whatever, 7-8 years ago. Bud was where you at. What kind of shit do he tell you just about how to navigate and like moving at this point in your career?
Bud actually tell me a lot. Bud be in my ear a lot when it comes down to that. As of right now, he got a big fight coming up.
August 3rd.
Madrimov,
so
August
right now,
3rd. Terrence Crawford.
I'm gonna just sit back and chill and let him get past his fight, and then we can really sit down and I can hear him out because I do want to hear the things he got to say. I know that he's very smart when it comes to the business and understand how the business goes. So
Big Dre,
I want to hear like
coming
what he
for
got
my
to say,
guy.
anything, show him like where my mind is headed and how I see myself and where I'm going. So but we gotta let him get past his fight. He got a tough fight against that.
Madrimov pretty good. Madrimov pretty good.
A tough dude.
Yeah, Madrimov pretty good.
Yep.
What did you? Oh, I forgot to ask you this about Tank. What did you think about when I did the Tank interview? Shit went viral, and then when he said he's like, yeah, Shakur don't really got no defense, and that was another thing that saying everybody. I was like, what you mean?
Hey, Najee, you an instigator, bro.
Slip punches and stuff like that.
He really asked the question. You're an instigator, bro.
Niggas not real niggas. Niggas not real niggas. Like at the end of the day, I'm a real nigga, so I ain't never been afraid to tell what I really felt about a nigga, right? Tank could get up there and tell you, oh, Shakur's trash, Shakur is. But you go years ago when me and him was like cool.
Yeah.
You'll see interviews of him like, Shakur could help me get ready. And
I played one of those clips. I played one of those clips earlier.
With Shakur, and he's speaking good about me when we was here, but now I'm
Tommy Hearns and Eddie Hearns brothers
to say some negative shit. So our personalities is different. I'm a different type of individual than that nigga. I'm not one of them niggas that's gonna get up on camera and just start faking it like, oh, this nigga trash, or he only throw big punches. He just try to knock people off. I could really be a lame nigga,
right?
And feed. I could be a lame nigga and feed into the narrative that people got about him.
Yeah.
Because people say he's just a big puncher. He's
Talib was good.
He's not that. They just starting to say something
like now they got skills. Like,
you feel me? Mm-hmm. But I'm not that nigga. I've been in the ring with this nigga. I done been around this nigga. I know this nigga know how to box. I know how good he is as a fighter. So the difference between me and him is just a real nigga and a fake nigga. And that's how I look at it.
Okay. What you
I ain't gonna call him fake for saying you trash and you ain't got no defense, but I understand his take because they got history that is different with him. His assessment is gonna be different for me. I think Tank feel like, look, it ain't no love in his boxing stuff, and the reason why I say that because I pay attention to interviews and what he's saying, and the minute he started feeling like he was getting called out, I seen the switch. He like, man, ain't no love in this boxing stuff, bro. Ain't nobody my friend. Like it's wartime, so. I think in his heart of hearts, I think he understands that Shakur is talented and he's skillful. He's been in the ring with him, so he know. You know what I mean? But I think now with the climate, is wartime. I ain't complimenting nobody for the most part, right? I ain't complimenting nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's war. Nah, he ain't. Oh, y'all say he this. Nah, he ain't. Not. You get what I'm saying? Because he really, to me, and y'all tell me if y'all think I'm wrong. He's just getting in that mode. I think he's just getting in that mode where it's no friends because he know he's gonna have to fight him. He don't even want to remotely give him nothing. But Shakur looking at it like, hey man, I've been in the ring. I would look foolish to sit here and say this dude is not talented, is not skillful, he can't box, and you know ain't dangerous and all that. He's more than power, and that's why I say I respect that about him. Even with him asking him, saying that he said you don't got no defense. He ain't even go in. He still gave him his credit as a fighter. I always respect him for that because I think that'll put him in position to be able to prepare the best way he could to fight him when they do fight. Whether it'll help him or not, it remains to be seen. But I do think it's important to identify who you in there with and the level of danger that presents itself when you in there. And it don't get no more dangerous than Tank Davis, who is damn apex predator. You know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely. Simply a Mary J. Peace to the queen. How you feeling today? Yeah, they definitely got to see each other for sure. And I love it, man. Just I'm glad he ain't get too crazy with it. He ain't say nothing too much. Just like, man, that dude's still nice like that. You know what I'm saying? You Ben can grow boots brand overseas. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Pink says Shakur just be stepping back. Tank does it too. Yeah, Floyd did it a lot too. Yeah, and you seen him do that. You seen him step back. You seen him fight in the pocket. You seen him slip punches, catch punches. You seen him do it all Saturday, so you know he do it all.
Think about Keyshawn fight. I enjoyed that one. I think
Keyshawn, the nigga Keyshawn was fighting was on steroids. He had it.
Yo, he took a lot of punishment, bro.
I never seen no nigga get hit like that.
First I thought he was gonna throw Keyshawn out the ring. You know that part? He took him and walked him back to the ropes. I was like, nah, this nigga.
I was in the back tripping like, yo, Key hit this nigga with like, he put hands on that nigga, and that nigga took every punch, even when he got hurt.
He did say that, Night Rider. Frank Martin said the same thing. Frank Martin said he had some pop too, and Frank Martin is more of the puncher. So, and people don't think he's scared to get hit. So he said the same thing about Artem.
Got himself back together and stayed on his feet, but nah, Keyshawn is a killer. I think anybody even talking bad about Keyshawn's performance is sick.
Crazy. I thought it was a great performance. Highly entertaining, a lot of skills. He used the whole ring.
I've been telling you for years how good Keyshawn is.
I have to say that because at first I said when we was talking about Keyshawn earlier, I was like, I don't know. Like, he good, but I don't know. And Keyshawn's been proving a lot to me that he is one of them guys.
I've told you though, like, Keyshawn's somebody that came up with me, so like, I've been around Keyshawn for years.
You was right about Keyshawn, but I was right about Ray Ford, though. Nigga.
No,
I was right about Ray
you
Ford,
wasn't right, bro.
I was right about Ray Ford.
You wasn't right. What threw Ray off was the weight. That's all that was. Y'all didn't get to see the best.
You think if he went to 130, it would have been a different.
Up here, instigate. I like this, man. This was a good one, man. This is a damn sure good one. I know it just. I remember some Shakur tweets that rode the line. The sneak dish shade would take was the topic. I had to find him regardless. I'm better with the enemy stance than the friends. Yeah, right. Now I ain't saying he ain't never done it, but I don't think he diminished his skills. Is what I'm saying. Now maybe I'm tripping, but I'm talking about the skills. Maybe he'd get on him about the accomplishments or something like that. But I think he's been very consistent and outspoken about them skills, man.
Yes, I think that y'all didn't get to see Ray Ford at his best. Ray Ford at his best is on an extremely high level.
Cause I like Ray Ford. I don't want to say that. He not a bum or trash or nothing like that. I just felt like that style is gonna give him trouble. Like you gotta be a master boxer to beat the Nick Bull style. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shit, he is that.
You can fight with him too. This is knowing how to box and bang with him.
Yeah.
And Ray really could box. That's the thing, but
he don't box that. Like he
can box.
He box, but
he can box, bro. He can box. The problem is when you cut that much weight, and then you go down to that little weight class, 126.
Yeah.
You don't have the energy to like get in there and move all around the ring. So in his brain, knowing that
Sleep to my guy, Cal.
He just had that hard wake up.
Yeah.
He's trying to wear Nick Ball down some before he can
start really.
Feel me?
Yeah.
But if he was like 100, that fight was an easy fight. He could have outboxed him And
I
did what
believe
he
so
wanted
too,
to
though.
Nick Ball when he was
I believe
ready.
so too.
Truthfully, he got the skills to do that. Trust me.
All right, now I'm looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, nah, Ray Ford. You check him out a little bit more, Najee. He boxed. He boxed. He had a hell of a win. The way he got the belt over that dude Komatov, like I know you probably seen that. He just been showing that he can bang with people more so lately. And I think with Nick Ball, he got caught up in that. You know what I mean? I just felt like he was fighting very conservatively to conserve the energy. I felt like that weight cut really bothered him. I really do. I think without that weight cut bothering him, I think he beats Nick Ball 100%. That's the only thing beef I got with Eddie Hearn. I hope you got, I'm not in his pockets, but I'm just saying I hope he got paid well because he sacrificed everything to go and make that weight again when he clearly was talking about going up. That's all I'm saying. I ain't making no excuses for him, but I know that weight cut is a real thing. You're not going to tell me that was the same Ray Ford that we just seen a couple fights ago or a fight ago. You know what I mean? He was more depleted. He didn't have that same bounce in the step. I seen that from the very start, the round one. I was like, yeah, he already looked like he don't got that spring in his step, and he ain't reacting how he typically do. And I felt it was the weight cut, and I swear I'm sticking to it. Nick Ball is not a better fighter than Raymond Ford. I'm sorry. Yeah, he a little scrappy dude, but man, there's the fight at 130. Nick Ball will get beat up, and he ain't too small. He can go up there. I bet you he'll get beat up, man. Ray Ford was sapped the energy. That's what I seen. I watched enough of this dude fights. I watched his come ups. Nah, he can box his ass off, and he got that element, that wrinkle where he could switch it up and go get you and get with you and fight you. You know what I'm saying? He could fight you up off him. I didn't catch the Bozy interview, but I heard it about the hands. I hope he don't end up having hand issues. I wonder did y'all speak about that in here, but I'm gonna try to play the rest. It's about another 10 minutes or so. In the hoodie, yeah, it's facts. Aunt McQueen, we knew what it was, bro.
What he do next for sure? What about Shock, man? Shock
robbery,
bad, right? That was nasty.
They robbed the hell out of Shock.
Robbery. People, like I said, people don't know boxing. Sometimes judges don't know boxing, so 9 times out of 10, they'll give it to the guy that's just pressing forward and look like he's doing.
I don't even think Kasesa wasn't even really doing nothing, though. Like, he wasn't
official everything. That's because they only pay attention to the times where it get a little heated or testy between the two, and then they make it seem like he's not supposed to be a man and respond and stand up for himself. But that's why I say when it's all said and done, you heard him say it as recent as this interview when Najee said to him, man, what about him saying you ain't got no defense? He could have easily said, oh, well, he's just a power player. He didn't do that. It's going to be, don't do it. Don't dim another man's light to try to make yourself look good. That's for any fighter. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, I think as it pertains to him and Tank, I think it's war mode. And Tank is like, look, no friends, all enemies, ain't nobody good. I'm the guy, I'm the show, I'm the man, and I'm going to keep showing it. And I don't have a problem with it. I don't care. I love it. Keith Fart was on steroids. He was extra strong, right? So he was getting hit clean, bro. He was getting hit too clean.
And then nothing.
It was times he was actively just throwing. Like he'll miss big throwing punches, and then Shakur could come get back in his face, touch him with a few shots. But that was a bad robbery. I think Oshanique.
Yeah.
You know what I kind of heard though too? I heard Oshanique had one more fight left on his contract.
What you calling him? Shakur Oshanique?
Might have been love.
Nah, you bogus. You call him Oshanique. Oshaki?
Hey, man, if you got one more fight left on your contract and you clearly win.
But he almost got robbed in the what's name fight too, though.
And what fight?
The Rocky dude in Mexico. That was the fight before last where they had him down on the cards and he stopped, son.
He wasn't on that wasn't the top rank fight. That was the zone fight.
Yeah, that wasn't. You're right.
Yeah.
That wasn't top rank.
And he wasn't signed to them. He was the guy. You know, like when you're not signed to, and then you gotta go fight.
Yeah.
You feel me? So he wasn't signed to the zone and them, and he was fighting a guy I want to say that was signed with them.
Right.
So, and he was the champion. They probably wanted that belt.
On cookie.
Just like I felt like maybe Top Rank wanted that belt from Oshanique.
Damn.
Oshanique is crazy. That might be his name though. He ain't just saying that for no reason. I'm gonna hit my man when it's over. I think he said it's another way to pronounce his name, like his actual name. So that's what Core might be saying. I'm busting his chops about it. It's funny though. Salute to my brother Kello in the super chat. He said color for that fake ass ninja Bob.
Oh man, he said Bob ain't a real ninja, man.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Man, you know, it's like that clip right there was perfect for me to like have it there and do that. Salute to my guy. Appreciate you, fam. Heard that name before. Shakur said it right. You heard it before too, right? I heard it because I know somebody that knows Shop, and I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he said that to me. Like it's another way to pronounce his name, all jokes aside. So I think that's why he's saying it. But real quick, and I'm gonna play the rest of this out. You see how Shocky's got like one more fight left, and you see what they did to him. So you know it's some consistency there, and you have a couple situations. And if you want to go as far as Crawford or even Floyd Mayweather to say we know what it is. He ain't just grasping at straws when he's saying what Top Rank was doing. They pulled out they pulled out the ski mask, the Pooh Shiesties Saturday night. They pulled the Pooh Shiesties out Saturday night for sure. For sure. Better yet, they might have did it faceless, maskless.
All right, so look, when you envision the next part of your career, tell me like what does that look like? Like I said, this is the next phase. Like this is the phase of like, all right, this is come out party time.
I got you. I got you.
It's just fuck everybody.
What's your search size,
That's
bro?
how my next half of my career gonna be. Fuck everybody.
Yeah.
Fuck what y'all got to say.
Y'all
don't pay my bills.
Yeah.
Y'all not with me when I'm in that motherfucking gym every single day putting in non-stop work. Y'all not with me when I'm cutting weight, when I'm sacrificing, when I get out the ring and my hands hurting and I gotta ice. Y'all not with me when I gotta go to the hospital or none of these people are with me. So I don't give a fuck about nothing they got to say.
Yeah.
The next
and
half
you gotta
of my
ignore
career,
it, right?
I'm just gonna enjoy it and have fun.
Right.
Yeah.
That's my main thing. Have fun.
Right.
That's what I was trying to do Saturday night.
Got you,
That's
bro.
what the next few fights coming up.
We're
gonna have fun. We're gonna have a blast, throw parties. Know clearly they love me.
Yeah, for sure.
Talk to him, Corey. We was there. We
crazy
seen it.
I'm in there like, yo.
We seen it.
I'm in the ring and I hear like a black nigga in their first 2 rounds. Knock him out, Artem. Knock that nigga out. I'm like, I'm looking. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, am I bugging? I'm at the crib. I'm like, damn. Then some people from the hood hate me.
Yeah.
And then some people from the hood love me.
At least they was dead.
You feel me? As long as y'all pull up, if y'all want to come pray and hope I lose, pull up.
Yeah.
Right.
Pull up.
There was one nigga in the crowd. Every time you throw a punch, he's like, "Oh!" Did you hear that?
Nah, that's been since a kid. I'll tell you exactly who that is.
Oh, you know who that is?
Narik. Narik.
You know that nigga?
Bro,
the whole stadium was laughing every time you throw a punch. He's like, "Oh! Oh!"
Hold up. When I was a kid, coming up in the amateurs, all of my fights,
that's funny,
all my
bro.
amateur shows I was in Jersey, he right there doing the same exact shit.
Damn.
No cap. For all of us, like everybody that was in my gym. He came up in my gym.
Right.
Narik, his name Narik.
And he show love. He just come and be like, "Oh!" Type this shit up.
I'm home. I know what's going. I know where I'm at.
That's funny.
That's my family though.
That's funny. But I'm telling you, my cousin do the same shit. The very same person who used to box that put me on the Shakur, that came up, you know, with the Olympics. He was trying to compete for I think it was, what was it, 2016 Olympics, right? Same guy that put me on to him when he's at fights, he do the same thing, bro. He do the same thing. Yell, scream. He be up standing, talking shit the entire time. Then he said his hands were swollen during the interview. Yeah, I gave him a pound instead of a dap. Yeah, his hands were hurt. Right. I wonder if that can be countered with the way his hands get wrapped. And I'm only suggesting that because I know Floyd had the same situation. And I know one of the ways he said he countered that, obviously, you know, taking care of his hands, but then he was getting them wrapped differently. He said he was hurting his hands less. So that's maybe something Shakur could look into. Right.
Nah, that's what's up. I love that. I wanted to say too.
You can see it now that you said it. Now looking at his hands, it looked red. His hands look like they irritated.
You gotta get a nickname, bro. Like for this next part, you have to get a nickname. This the rebrand. This Pretty Boy the Money right here. You gotta get a nickname, big.
Nah, we'll see, man. I'm not a trend follower. I'm a trend setter. So if I gotta go authentic for the rest of my career, I will.
Hell no. You need a nickname, nigga.
I don't know.
I'll tell you like this. All right, look, this is the one I've been hearing on the YouTube streets. This is the YouTube.
No, don't say sugar. Najee, don't say sugar.
Yeah.
He debates everybody about you. Anybody says you're gonna lose, he be like, fuck out of here. You don't know Shakur Bright Light Stevenson.
Oh, we talking about Val.
Y'all don't know Shakur Bright Light Stevenson.
Val made it to the interview.
Bright lights, man. That's kind of hard to me.
Hey, man. Shakur Bright Light Stevenson or Shakur Smoke Stevenson, because they're going to be mad at you for that. I don't know. You already got an SS. I mean, you throw a triple S, S3. Now you could get merch. I don't know. S3, man. Shakur Smoke Stevenson. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. You know, I know Val be coming through here with the bright lights. I'm just throwing that out there. You know, Smoke Stevenson, you know, it don't sound too bad. You know what I mean? You need people like that. I'm telling you. Even in 2020, the same hand injury to his left hand. Right. Shakur the scientist Stevenson. I think he's starting to have some hand issues. That's what it's starting to seem like. It's starting to seem like he might have some.
It's all right. I don't know. We'll see, man.
Telling you, Shakur Smoke Stevenson. I'm gonna hit him and say it. I'm gonna hit him and tell him. I'm gonna say, man, I heard y'all, because I've been thinking about that for a while. So, like I said, we still got a part 2 to do, man. So he got to come his ass back up here.
Keep the show rolling. Keep everything going how it's going.
Of course, Super
the most
Skill
important
Stevenson.
thing in this game is winning.
I'm telling you, official, everything. Smoke Stevenson.
Winning and losing. That's the most important thing.
Tell me when he turned down the smoke and ran from it.
When it's all said and done, I want to be known for coming out victorious in all of these fights.
Right.
That's what I want to be known
for. He win.
Now,
that's right.
I won knockouts. The knockouts is going to come too. I'm only, 27?
Yeah.
I just turned 27.
Yep.
That means I got a whole nother half of my career.
Yeah.
Knockouts is going to come with that too. But I just want the fans to enjoy the sweet science of boxing and understand that I am the best at the art of the sport.
Yeah.
Hate and don't get hit.
Talk
they
that
got guys like Lomachenko
that shit.
Hype up and say, oh, he's the best.
Talk that shit.
And don't get hit. And he was somebody I looked up to, somebody that I watched a lot of my career. But I'm better than him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think
facts?
Is there a space that, because they say, I've seen people say like, oh, going from 130 to 35, the power is not the same. Do you feel like your power still feels like translates at that from 30 to 35?
I mean, we gotta wait and see.
Yeah.
That's something for me to go in the gym and me to work on and get better.
Can't touch this Stevenson. Shakur Genius Stevenson.
My first fight, I put 35.
Yeah, you need a name, Michello Smoke Stevenson, man. I'm liking S3.
Okay, so
I'm thinking about S3 chains and merch.
Yeah.
I'm already a step ahead, man.
Put this guy down, but we put punishment on him. He was moving around the ring for whatever reason, right?
Yep.
So he had to feel something.
Oh yeah.
There's no way a nigga is gonna back up.
You walk
especially a guy with that type of power, because that dude had power. He was strong physically, and I could feel like his body.
Frank Martin said that too. That was one of the strongest punches he ever faced.
I'm glad you said that. Frank Martin said it too.
If you got that type of power, and then there's a guy with no power, why not just bone rush him and just go walk through him?
Right.
Unless you feel something, right? So he felt something in that ring
Saturday
night.
Exactly.
And as I grow into the weight class,
Stevenson.
Because I'm going to be at 35 for a minute.
Rick Thames with a good family.
You don't need to go to 40.
I'll go to 40
Absolutely,
for the right fight. But I'm not a 40-pounder.
Yeah.
So I will stay at 35 for a while. And being that I'm going to grow into the weight class.
Yeah.
Just how I seen the other greats do once they grow into weight class.
Facts. R. Stokes, my guy, man. Smoking Go Stevenson. I like that. Irvin, Smoking Go.
Kudos to them, but truthfully speaking,
I don't know about Kobe.
I feel like me, as I grow, I'm going to get stronger. And my bones going to start hardening as I grow in age, too. So it comes with the territory. I hear people, but let's keep watching.
Man, listen, man. I'm appreciative, man. You know, I always love to come chop it up with you after these shits, because this is, you one of the ones that we're going to keep following the journey.
Exactly. Great interview, bro. Great build.
I just wanted to say, when you go through a hard fight, you're getting criticism and all of that. Obviously, your girl there with you. You know what I'm saying? She's seeing all of it. Do she ever say stuff to you, like seeing all the shit and being on, the haters and all that?
Nah, but you got to realize she a rapper herself, so she deal with critics. She's famous herself. She deal with critics and people that's judgmental. And honestly, she even better than me at that shit. Cause like, truthfully,
Mike Kirkland, my guy, my
shit
brother, how
way,
you
like,
feeling? Always good to see. Big
shit,
Keith, what's good, family?
She see that
He
shit,
asks all the questions.
Like,
I don't even know if I can interview him now after this.
They don't know her. They don't know nothing that goes on in her life, and I respect like her
Facts,
views
Big Keith.
on it. And
Right.
I'm just growing into that. Like, I can honestly say that she's more mature at that aspect than I am. But
see, he
like
admitting his faults. He just said it. That same shit that people critique him and criticize him over. He like, hey man, look, my chick more accustomed to dealing with all that shit than I am. You know what I mean? He more snappy and quick trigger. And I just think it's a process, right? You get to a point in your life or your career where that shit is background noise. You no longer feel a need to respond to the trolls, to the people saying shit. You just ignore them and keep doing you. Keep your head down, stay in the gym, stay focused, stay locked in, and the rest will take care of itself.
It comes with territory. As we grow, as we get better into life.
Mike Kirkland, Michael White, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Big Keith, my guy.
I'm gonna be on niggas' ass that just be talking like the niggas that random niggas that just got something to say that deserve a quick little like I said, them niggas, the Marcus Browns and the,
I saw you and Ryan. You went at Ryan too, Ryan.
Yeah, because Ryan, how can he even be talking?
Yeah,
bro, your best win was when you cheated. How can you ever even like? You can't talk to me, bro.
Right.
Your accomplishment, nothing that you do is better than me. Oh, you got more Instagram followers. Okay, cool. What else?
Right.
Who are you, Ryan? You's a cheater. That's what you known for, gang.
Do you think he like mental health or some shit? Like, or
no,
is he really?
It's an act.
But you know him for a long time.
It's an act.
Yeah.
It's an act. It's an act. That nigga it's either an act or it's just the alcoholic in him. Cause he's alcoholic. So like when you're alcoholic, that come with it. You may catch him drunk. He may be drunk. Tweeting and on Instagram Live. He drunk as hell, so he might be saying whatever comes to mind.
Yeah.
And he don't give no fuck. So honestly, it may be the alcoholic. Wasn't he talking about rehab and shit?
Yeah, he said he was gonna go to rehab.
For what? For what though?
I don't know, but I saw his dad came out and say he think Ryan drinks too much and whatever.
So for the alcohol, right?
Probably.
Alcoholic.
So.
Yeah, I mean, when I seen
Core trying to get to the bottom. Alcoholic, right?
That's why he trying to give y'all the story about how like he seen me and I was.
You're like, what are you going to rehab
nigga,
for?
I was so
alcoholic, right?
You don't know what the fuck was going on, nigga.
Hold on, when was that?
It was right after Bud fight.
Oh, okay.
When Bud fought Errol.
Yeah.
I was at the
Rolly a fool, yo.
What hotel is that? The Aria.
Oh, the Aria, yeah.
Yeah, I'm at the bar, and like my people's in them getting drunk, and I'm just sitting there chilling and enjoying my time around them type shit.
Yeah.
And he come in, and he getting lit, and he got Keyshawn to go over there with him.
Yeah.
And once Keyshawn went over there with him, but mind you, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there chilling. He been seeing me, been there for a while. I'm thinking like if it's love, he would come say what up.
Right.
Type shit.
Right.
He called me from across the room. Bro.
Oh, that was the time he said he felt like you was stuck up because you ain't.
Yeah, so now you call me from across the room.
Smoke on Twitter, you did. And then that 135 too, man.
Feel me? Like, I ain't one of them niggas, bro. So at the end of the day, I ain't got nothing too bad to say about the nigga, but that nigga can't fuck with me.
Nah, man, listen, I appreciate the recap. I'm here with the most hated boxer on Twitter. Shakur.
Yeah, most hated. Take that and run with it. Capitalize all people hating you, bro. Capitalize all people hating you.
Listen, I appreciate you, my boy. Keep going up. It's a big episode, dope episode of Cigar Talk. We out of here.
Damn right. That was it right there. That was a classic right there, man. That was great, man. That was a well put together build right there, man. Well put together build for sure. That was fun, man. He asked every question. I don't even think I got no questions for him. You know what I mean? Got no questions. Bro, don't ask them all, bro. Shakur, he didn't run. Yeah, they forgot that fact that he did. The only thing he did, he didn't do part of what he said he was going to do, right, with the knockout, but he damn sure said he was going to come forward. He said he wasn't going to run. He said he was going to be in the pocket. He said he was going to take chances. He did all of that. But people, again, they whisper the accomplishments and they scream the failures, man. That's just what it do when it's him, man. But some of that is, the expectation and the bar that he set, the standard that he set for himself. People going to always expect you to look like Superman no matter what. But at the end of the day, I think the goal is to keep winning. Like I said, when all the smoke clear, it's going to be him and Tank. I think those are two going to be there. Until then, they'll keep winning. I don't think they lose until they get to each other. So whichever one you got winning or losing is cool with me. But I think that's what'll happen when they get to each other. You know what I mean? And I just, I think they got good challenges and tests that they can participate in on both sides before they get to each other. So, you know what I mean? Let's just see what the powers that be got cooked up. Let's see what Shakur ended up going. Let's see. He spoke highly of Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he was open to the Turkey Alice Sheik talk as well. So let's see where you end up. Let's see where you end up. You know what I mean? You just never know. Yeah, that hater's gonna hate as always, man. You know how they do. But we're gonna always give credit over here where it's due. And I had to get that boy his just due. Just want that fight, man. Milan was good with it. Tank effect when you're considered his rival, you'll be compared to him. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I just hate when people say he shouldn't mention Tank, don't say his name and all that. I don't be getting all that stuff. You know what I mean? That was a dope build, man. Shout out to Najee from Cigar Talk, man. My God, always doing great work. Putting that great work in, man. Another dope one for the books. So yeah, man, I think those two are gonna be at the top. Whether people like it or not, they on a collision course. Talent or not, however you feel, or you don't like a style, that they gonna be there. And he's tough to deal with, which is why people gonna conveniently make excuses not to get in there on some sucker stuff. You know what I mean?
Shakur Stevenson is one of the best fighters on the planet. Is he going to be able to get these top guys? Because these top guys, I'll be the first one to say it. I'll be the last one to say it. They don't want to fight him. What is he going to do to get them, to attract them into the ring?
Yeah, and salute to Paulie, short and sweet. Call it what you want. You say what you want. He one of the best fighters in the world, whether you like it or not. I don't care what your preference is. That's just what it is. How is he going to attract these other guys into the ring? He got to keep winning. And you got to just keep winning. Keep winning, keep talking your shit, and keep proving it each and every time you get in there. Salute to my bro, Official, everything for the love and the super chat, man. Much love, much appreciation, my guy. So just for the content, Brody, bro, man, as always, man, we be in for the long hauls, man. Salute the Cigar Talk again, man. That was a dope interview, man. And it was a, good conversation that came from that. That was a, well needed, man, much needed.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
As they say, not too many fighters line up to fight them. Yeah, ain't 12, and then they name me another fighter where they keep trying to justify if he had a bad performance based on why you won't fight him. You get what I'm saying? And I said this before: if you can fight Frank Martin coming off his worst performance of his career, shouldn't nobody be making the excuses that he had a bad performance in one. Frank Martin had a bad performance in one too, and nobody had a problem with him getting his fight. So it shouldn't have a problem with Shakur getting a fight. It's just a double standard that I don't like. Salute to my brother Mike Kirkland coming in, always putting the color in the chat. So I still wouldn't tangle with Shakur, but after Saturday, I tangled with Shakur, but it's boxing. I still give him a shot. Just my opinion, man. Always welcome over here, Mike Kirkland, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that because you're going off of what you say. You know what I mean? You ain't coming there and talking about what I feel and you really watched it and you just saying what you feel. And it's a lot of people that feel like that. It's even some supporters of Shakur that was saying he'd win that fight that switched up after seeing Saturday. So it's completely normal. It's nothing crazy. That's why we want to see the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody has a shot to win too. So if it's anybody that do got a shot, it would be him.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my brother Mike Kirkland. He said, how you say it? His words don't mean nothing to me. Didn't get that too. Tank already said he wants to fight him. Tank is the bag. I would be calling him out after my first fight. You dig what I'm saying? You're supposed to call him, man. Excuse for no reason. Tank said, yeah. Nah, I was wondering where you was going with that, Milan. Yeah. But people don't listen though, Milan. They don't listen because they be too emotional, talking about what they want and how they feel all the time. When the whole time the dude's saying he gonna fight him. You get what I'm saying? They be making. That's why I said it before. They make weak arguments for a fighter that he don't need, and almost if you foolish, it'll hold him in a funny light because they're making weak excuses, right? But we know he's not making them, so I don't fault him for the excuses of people that are not confident the way they say they are. You know what I'm saying? Understand? He has a decent shot, not gonna lie. Yes. Yeah, you slow. Yeah, when you slow up on Tank, he gonna clamp you up, and it's gonna be bad for you. It's gonna be bad. They gotta pay these guys to fight. Yeah, they gotta pay him for sure. Gotta pay him. Yeah, all facts, Big Keith. All facts, man. But again, man, salute to everybody in the building. You know, we did another long build today, man. Another fun one, man. Like I said, collision course ready. Let's see, how Tank and Loma look, man. I can't wait to see that fight. Let's see where Shakur end up. Let's see if he can find his way in the ring with Zepeda. Let's see if we can get Zepeda in there finally. Let's see if we can just get some more emotion, man. Get these dudes closer to fighting each other because that's the fight to be made. Win, lose, or draw, let's see it. And other guys, yeah, that's true too. That's true too. Salute to my guy, Ann McQueen, Kello, Mike Kirkland. Much love and appreciation to everybody in the super chat, Cash App, man. We're going to keep building. And we'll be back tomorrow on a good Wednesday to build on this great boxing, man. So with that, we going to get up out of here. Peace to the fan.
You know we do whatever we want to do, no.
When you do that. My bad, y'all. Oh, man. Just the EP Oscar tiptoeing around Shakur and Zepeda. Yeah, Shakur responded. He said he gonna make the call real soon. He's gonna make the call really soon, and he gonna see if he really won it. He said the last couple times he called, he said no. So he's seen what Oscar tweeted, and he responded. So I hope he do check his temperature, see if they really want to fight. People are saying Mr. 100 punches around could give Shakur, the runner, the track star, a run for his money, the guy that's scared to get hit. Well, let's see it. That's all I say. Let's see it. And may the best man win, which is going to be Shakur, but we ain't going to talk about that. We're going to get to it tomorrow. Much love and appreciation to my bro, Ann McQueen. Appreciate you, bro, man. I appreciate you back. Much love.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to Urban Mac, Rick Timms, Jordan Skur. I bet Turkey will have the most money to pay them for a fight. Probably so, bro. Probably so, Jordan. A1 Hoop Zone, my brother. I would appreciate you, man. And Ann McQueen, the rest of the fan, Mike White, Miss Joette. I see you. I love me some Shakur, and he's definitely going to keep winning against these other boxers, 1,000,000%. As in my opinion, as soon as he gets in there to KRs and the body, I think he's in trouble. And that's fair. That's fair, Miss Joette. There's nothing wrong with that, Queen. Have a great evening as well. Smoke Stevenson goes hard. I'm telling you, Shakur, Smoke Stevenson. Watch, I'm going to hit him up and ask him what he think about y'all. Watch the cigar talk. I'm going to ask him, man, see what he say. But again, much love to everybody. Appreciate the support, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. We out.